Hello students, today we are going to solve SSC CGL examination paper, so which is Staff Selection Commission Combined Graduate Level Examination, so 20th July 2023, in that shift 1 paper, right? A very best of luck to you all before we start. If you want to practice such type of entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Let's begin with question number 1. Read the given statements and conclusions carefully, assuming that the information given in the statements is true, even if it appears to be at variance with commonly known facts. Decide which of the given conclusions logically follows from the statements. Students, here are 3 statements given, right? So let us represent these statements in the form of Venn diagram. Right? So all belts are shoes. So consider set of belts, which is completely included in set of shoes. Therefore, first statement, all belts are shoes. And second one, all shoes are caps. So all shoes. So set of shoes is completely included in set of caps. Therefore, the second statement, right? And the third one, some hats are caps. So we have to consider set of hats in which some portion of set of hats is a portion of caps also. Therefore, third statement, some hats are caps. So come to the conclusion part. Some caps are belts. Some caps are belts. Yes, some portion of caps. So this portion is portion of caps also. Some caps are belts. A true conclusion. Second one, some hats are shoes. There is no direct relation between shoes and hats according to the given statements. Therefore, a false conclusion. The reason is there is no relation between hats and shoes. Hats and shoes. And third one, all shoes are belts. So all shoes are belts is a false conclusion because only some portion of shoes, right? So is belt because of the statement. So all belts are shoes, but not all shoes are belts because of statement 1. So only some portion of shoes is belt. Therefore, all shoes are belts, a false conclusion. Therefore, only conclusion 1 follows, which is true, right? So option A is the right answer. Question 2. In a certain code language, brick is written as BCIKR. Hotel is written as EHLOT. How will sport be written in that language? Here, code for brick is, so BRICK, right? So its code is BCIKR. Right? So this code is written according to the ascending order of the positional values of the letters in brick, right? Here the letters are B, C, I, K, R. So these are the letters in ascending order. So according to the positional value, B is 2, C is 3, right? I is 9, K is 11, R is, so positional value of R is 18. Therefore, so according to the ascending order of their positional value, the codes are written here, right? Similarly, hotel is written as EHLOT. EHLOT are written according to the positional values, right? Ascending order of their positional values. So now we'll write sport, SPORT, right? So here O comes first before the remaining 4 letters. So O, P, R, S, T. Right? Whereas O is 15, P is 16, R is 18, S is 19, T is 20. So according to the ascending order of their positional values, so codes are written here. Code for sport is OPRST. So option D is the right answer. So mention the ascending order. Ascending order of their positional values. Positional values. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 3. Only one out of the given 4 figures A, B, C, and D so is similar to the question figure Q. Select that figure. So here is the question figure. So out of 4 figures given, A, B, C, and D, one is similar to question figure. We have to find that similar figure, right? So here is the question figure. So which is like this, right? And the bent portion is like this. This is the bent portion like this, right? So just imagine the figure is rotated through 90 degree. So you will get the figure like this, right? Bent portion is, yes. So downwards here. So out of 4 option, yes, you won't get such type of figure here. So in 4 options. So just imagine the figure, the same question figure is rotated through 180 degree, right? So then the question figure looks like this. When it is rotated through 180 degree, this is through 90 degree, right? Out of 4 option, yes, option A, right? Option A is similar to the question figure. So here option A is, so rotated figure of question figure through 180 degree, right? So it is rotated through 180 degree. Therefore, so here A figure, not option A, it is figure A, right? So here figure A is in option C. Option C is the right answer. Question 4. Arrange the given words in the sequence in which they appear in the dictionary. Here are 5 words given in which 2 words start with letter A. Therefore, words which start with A come first. So, aperture. Here, aperture comes first before avocado because the second letter is P here, right? Whereas in avocado, second letter is V. Therefore, aperture is the first word. Next comes avocado. Avocado, right? So here next will be crocodile. Crocodile. Next there are 2 words, mainstream and mailbox. Mainstream and mailbox, right? So here L comes before N, right? Since 3 letters are M, A, I, which are common in both the words. So 4th letter is L in mailbox and N in mainstream, right? So mailbox comes before mainstream. Mainstream. Therefore, order of these words would be aperture, which is second word, right? According to the given arrangement. So avocado, 4th word. Next comes crocodile, 5th one. Next comes mailbox, first. And mainstream is the 3rd word. So the arrangement is, or the order is 2, 4, 5, 1, 3. 2, 4, 5, 1, 3. Option C is the right answer. Question 5. A number series is shown below with one number is missing shown by question mark, right? Choose from the given options the correct alternatives that will fit the pattern of the series. So here in the given series, 3 is the first number, 6 is the second one, 12 is the third number, 21 is the fourth number, right? We need to find the 5th number. For that, so let us consider 3 and 6, right? When 3 is added to first number, you will get 6. Again, when 6 is added to second number, you will get 12, right? So 12 plus 9 is 21. So where 3, 6 and 9 are so consecutive multiples of 3. 3 into 1, 3 into 2, 3 into 3. Therefore, the next number to be added here is 3 into 4, which is 12, right? So that 21 plus 12 becomes 33. Right? Therefore, 33 is the missing number here, which is 5th number. You can verify the answer by taking next number, which is already given, 48. Right? So that next number to be added here is 15. Right? So multiple of 3. So 3 into 5 here, 15. So next number is, last number is 66. So it is 48 plus 18. 3 into 6 is 18. Right? Therefore, the missing number is 33. Option C is the right answer. Question 6. 4 letter clusters have been given in the options, out of which 3 letter clusters are alike in some manner and 1 is different. Select the letter cluster that is different. So let us consider the first cluster, JGDA, right? JGDA is the first cluster. So which follows the logic that, so J is 9, J is 10, G is 7, right? So we can write J minus 3 as G, right? So whereas D is 4. So G minus 3 is D, right? And D minus 3 is A. So to get the next number, we have to subtract 3 from the previous number, right? So in the second cluster, the logic is, so here the cluster is GDBY, GDBY, right? So G is 7, D is 4. So G minus 3 is D, whereas D minus 2 is B, not 3. Here 2 is subtracted from D, right? So whereas B minus, so B minus 1 is A, minus 2 is Z, minus 3 is Y, right? So whereas third cluster, UROL, right? So U is 21, R is 18, so U minus 3 is R. So O is 15, so R minus 3 is O. And L is 12, so O minus 3 is L. Whereas cluster D, QNKH, right? So Q is 17, N is 14, so Q minus 3 is N. K is 11, so N minus 3 is K. And H is 8, right? So K minus 3 is H. Therefore, except B, cluster B, so all the remaining clusters follows the same logic, right? So first number minus 3, second number minus 3. To get the, not number, first letter minus 3, right? So to get the next letter, we have to subtract 3. A simple logic here, right? So option or cluster B, right? Cluster B doesn't follow the same logic, right? Option B is the right answer. Question 7. Select the option that is related to the third term in the same way as the second term is related to the first term and the sixth term is related to the fifth term. Here, first two terms are 350 and 7, right? 350 is to 7, right? So 350 is related to the second term, 7 as. So 7 cube. So here 7 cube is 343 plus 7, right? So 343 plus 7 gives 350. Therefore, here the logic is, so first term is cube of second term, right? So second number its cube plus second number itself. Second number. Similarly, fifth and sixth terms are related as, here fifth term is 222, sixth term is 6, right? So cube of 6 plus the same number, 6 itself. So 216 is cube of 6 plus 6 is 222, which is fifth term. It follows the same logic, right? Therefore, to get the fourth term, right? So here, to get the fourth term, so third term should be a cube plus fourth term. Therefore, so nearest cube to 68 is 64, which is cube of 4. Whereas 64 plus 4 is 68, right? Therefore, third and fourth terms are follow the logic of 4 cube plus 4 is equal to 68. Therefore, fourth term is 4, right? Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 8. Select the option that is related to the fifth letter cluster in the same way as the second letter cluster is related to the first letter cluster and the fourth letter cluster is related to the third letter cluster. Here, first two clusters are CAM and EES. Here, CAM. So, these letters are related to EES. As, so the positional value of C is 3, of E is 5, right? Therefore, we can write C plus 2 as E. Whereas A is 1, E is 5, A plus 4 is E, right? M is 13, S is 19. Therefore, M plus 6 is equal to S, right? So, we have added 2, 4 and 6. So, consecutive multiples of 2, right? 2 into 1, 2 into 2, 2 into 3. Similarly, the second cluster or third and fourth set of clusters, right? So, OAT is related to QEZ, right? It is related to QEZ. So, following the same logic. So, O is 15, Q is 17. So, 15 plus 2, O plus 2. Whereas A plus 4 is E and T plus 6 is Z, 20, T is 20, Z is 26, right? Therefore, to get the last cluster, right? So here, TOI is the fifth cluster. So first letter plus 2. T plus 2 gives, yes, 22, which is V. O plus 4. 15 plus 4, which is 19, which is yes. And I plus 6. I is 9 plus 6 is 15, which is O, right? So the last cluster is VSO. Option C is the right answer. Question 9. Here is the given figure. So which will be the mirror image of the above figure with respect to line AB? Here students, mirror is placed vertically, right? So vertically mirror is placed. When a mirror is placed vertically, so right part of the given figure appears to be left part in the image and left part of the given figure appears to be the right part in the image, right? So let us consider the image part here. So in the image, right? So the arrow mark here in the given figure, arrow mark is to the left of the given figure, right? So this arrow mark appears to be in right in the image, right? Whereas the remaining portions, so this above portion, kite-like portion will be same. So there is a small curved portion to the right of the given figure. So it appears to be to the left of the image like this. This curved portion will be to the left of the image, right? So whereas the remaining parts, so at the end there is a small triangular portion here, right? In the given figure. This is to the left of the figure, right? So whereas in the image, this will be to the right. This triangular portion will be to the right, whereas the remaining two pencil-like structures will be same and their direction is to the left. As in the given figure, the direction is to the right, is to the left, right? So look at the options. Option C is the right answer, which is exactly the mirror image of the given figure. Question number 10. Select the correct mirror image of the given combination when the mirror is placed at PQ. So here again, the mirror is placed vertically, right? So the object part has numbers and letters, right? 4, 5, W, E, V, and B. Here in the image, when mirror is placed vertically, right? So right part of the given figure appears to be left part of the image, right? Here, the rightmost letter is B, right? So it appears to be the leftmost letter in the image part, right? Therefore, so the letter B appears first, which is the mirror image of B. It looks like D. Whereas V comes later after B. So since V is a symmetrical letter, so image of V will be same as the original V. So whereas E is not the symmetrical letter, image of E will be like this, right? So W is a symmetrical letter, its image will be same as the original one. So 5 is not a symmetrical number, therefore its image is like this. And 4, finally 4, so image of 4 will be like this, right? Therefore, so look at the options. So D, V, E, W, 5 and 4, right? Is it option C? D, V, E, W, 5 and 4. So option C is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 11. In the below options, numbers are given out of which 3 are similar and 1 is different. Choose the odd one out. Here option A has two numbers 55 and 62. So let us consider the difference between two numbers. So 62 minus 55 is equal to 7, right? Whereas difference between the numbers of option B, 64 minus 43 is equal to 21. So whereas 92 minus 83. 92 minus 83 is equal to 9. And 71 minus 62 is also 9, right? So now look at the numbers 21, 9 and 9. These three are non-prime numbers. They are not prime numbers, whereas 7 is a prime number. 7 is a prime number, and these 21, 9 and 9 are non-prime numbers, right? So what is a prime number? Prime number is a number which is divisible by 1 and the number itself, right? So divisible by 1 and the number itself. Whereas non-prime numbers are the numbers so which are divisible by 1 and the number and the remaining numbers, right? So which are called the factors of the numbers, right? For example, 9. So 9 is divisible by 1 and 9 and also by 3, right? So whereas 1, 9 and 3 are factors of 9. These are called factors of 9, right? So here, so except 7, the remaining 3 are non-prime numbers. Therefore, the pair 55, 62 is odd pair, right? Option A is the right answer. Question 12. Select the figure that will replace the question mark in the following series. So the series has 4 figures. We need to find 5th one, right? So each series has 5 different shapes, right? So here circle, a square and a star and a rectangle and a triangle, right? So in the second figure, same figures are repeated. That means these figures are moving in certain order, right? So the order is they are moving in W shape and closed W shape, right? Let us consider a shape which is circle, right? So circle, will start from circle in the first figure. This circle is shifted to second position, which is here, right, below. And again, it changes its position to the middle, right, in the third figure. And it goes here, which I am showing now, to the right bottom corner. Therefore, in the 5th figure, its position has to be here, right? So to the top right corner. Now consider triangle. Its movement in the given series is like this, right? Right? So therefore, in the last figure, its position should be here in the top left corner. So triangle has to come here. Now consider the star mark. So star is moving from first figure to the last figure like this. Therefore, so in the last figure, 5th figure, position of star should be here, right? Here. So in the left bottom corner. Whereas the rectangle, so rectangle is moving from this position. So it is moving like this in the series. Therefore, final position of the rectangle should be in the middle, right? Vertically placed. Whereas the last one, square. Square is moving from this position, from the top right corner, right? So like this, right? So it is moving. Therefore, in the last figure, the position of square should be here, right? So look at the options. So in the option B, so exactly at the center, there is a rectangle and yes, triangle, circle, square and stars are, yes, according to option 5, right? Right? So figure 5. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 13. Select the correct combination of mathematical signs to sequentially replace the asterisk signs and to balance the given equation. So here is the given equation which has asterisk signs here, right? So replace this asterisk signs with the following options. So in each options, the signs are given in certain order, right? So minus, plus, into, division and equality signs, right? So A, B, C, D options are given. So which of the given options so balances the given equation, right? In place of asterisk, we need to place the corresponding signs according to the options. So let us try option A. Option A. So here 45 asterisk 9 replace with minus 9 plus 3 into 7 divided by 5 is equal to 133. Right? Here students, we are just checking whether the left hand side is equal to right hand side or not, right? So let us consider left hand side. So 45 minus 9 plus 3 into 7 divided by 5, right? Here students, we are following BODMAS rule. So BODMAS rule, according to which, so remove the bracket part first. There is no bracket to remove. There is no off part. Let's start with division, right? Since division part is 7 divided by 5. So 45 minus 9 plus 3 into 7 by 5 is 1.4, right? So you can leave as it is, or you can write 1.4, a fraction or a decimal, right? So at the end, you are going to get the decimal, right? Which is not equal to 133. If you want to try, you can write it. So moving further, 45 minus 9 plus 3 into 14. Next comes multiplication, right? So 3 into 14, so 4.2, right? So if you operate addition and subtraction also, you will get a fraction which is not equal to 133, right? So without wasting our time, let us consider B, option B. So according to which 45 asterisk becomes minus, right? So in this order, 45 minus 9 divided by 3 plus 7 into 5 is equal to 133. Again, let us check whether LHS is equal to RHS or not. So consider left hand side part. 45 minus 9 divided by 3 plus 7 into 5. So apply BODMAS rule. So let us go for division first. 45 minus 9 by 3 is 3 plus 7 into 5. Next comes multiplication. 45 minus 3, 7 into 5, 35. So 45 plus 35 is 80, minus 3 is 77, which is not equal to 133, right? So option B doesn't satisfy the equation. Consider option C. So according to which 45 asterisk 9 becomes into 9, right? Next sign is divided by 3. Next minus 7 plus 5 is equal to 133, right? So apply the BODMAS rule for LHS part. So 45 into 9 by 3 is 3 minus 7 plus 5. Next comes multiplication. 45 into 3 becomes so 135 minus 7 plus 5 plus 5. So 135 plus 5 is 140, minus 7 is 133, which is equal to RHS. Therefore, option C satisfies the equation, or option C balances the given equation. So if you replace the signs in option C according to this order in place of asterisk signs, so it balances the equation. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 14. Select the set in which the numbers are related in the same way as are the numbers of the given sets. Here, students, there is a note, right? So operation should be performed on the whole numbers. That means, so you should not break down the numbers into its constituent digits, right? For example, 83, if you consider 83 as a number, so operation should be performed on the whole number 83. Right? So it may be an addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, right? So operation should be performed on the whole number. You should not break down the number as 8 and 3, then performing the operation on 8 and 3. It is not allowed, right? So here, considering this point, let us consider the given set of numbers. So there are two sets given, so which follow the same logic, right? Here, consider first set, 3, 11, and 92. These numbers are connected in some manner. That means they are following some logic. Logic is take fourth power of 3. So fourth power of first number. So 3 raised to 4 is 81, right? 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Whereas 3 raised to 4 plus 11 is 81 plus 11, which is 92. Here the simple logic is fourth power of first number, or first number to the power of 4 plus second number is equal to third number. Very simple logic, right? So out of the given 4 options, which option follows the same logic that we need to find? Consider first option 2, 32, 50, right? Here in which take fourth power of 2 plus 32. 2 raised to 4 is 16, right? 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 2, 8, 8 into 2, 16 plus 32 is equal to 48. So which is not equal to the third number, right? Which is 50. Consider second set of numbers. So 7 raised to 4 plus 13, right? So here 7 raised to 4 is 2401 plus 13 is 2414, which is not equal to the third number 2401, right? Therefore, first two options are not the answer, which do not follow the same logic, right? So here, third set, 5 raised to 4 plus 35. 5 raised to 4 is, so 5 into 5, 25, into 5 is 125, into 5 is 625. Plus 35 is 660. So which is the third number? Therefore, which is the third number? Therefore, third set of numbers follows the same logic as that of the first one, first two sets. So wherein, so first number to the power of 4 plus second number is equal to third number, right? So option C is the right answer. Question 15. 4 different positions of the same dice are shown. Select the number that will be on the face opposite to the face showing 2. Right? That means we need to find the opposite face of 2. Right? So opposite face of 2. Here, 4 different positions of the same dice are given. Third and fourth position. Right? Consider third and fourth position. Right? So in which, so if you consider 1 as the left face, right? So consider 1 as the left face, 3 as the front face. Whereas in fourth position, 1 is the left face, 4 is the front face, right? Here, left face is constant in both the positions, right? Which is 1, right? I'm showing the left face like this, considering the three-dimensional view of the dice. Here, left face is 1, front face is 3, and the top face is 2. Right? So keeping the left face constant, rotate the dice through 180 degree. Through 180 degree. Either in clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction. Vertically. Right? So since we are keeping 1 as constant, we cannot rotate this through horizontally. Right? So vertically we have to rotate like this. Either through anti-clockwise or clockwise, right? Like this. So keeping 1 as constant, right? So rotate the dice vertically through 180 degree. So you will get the position of the dice like this. The faces look like. So 1 will be constant, which is left face, right? So in that case, when it is rotated through 90 degree, so 2 becomes bottom face. Because vertically we are rotating. So 2 becomes bottom face, whereas 3 becomes back face. Right? So compare this position of the dice with fourth position, in which 4 is the front face, 6 is the top face. Right? 4 is the front face, 6 is the top face. Right? Therefore, we can say 6 is opposite to 2. Because remaining 2 sides cannot be the opposite face of 1 here, right? Because 1 has 4 adjacent faces, 2, 3, 4 and 6 according to position 3 and 4, right? So these 4 faces are adjacent faces of 1. 2, 3, 4 and 6 are adjacent faces of 1. Therefore, the remaining face is 5, which is right face, which is opposite to 1. Right? So when the dice is rotated through 180 degree, so 6 will be the top face according to position 4, 3 is the front face and 2 bottom face, and 4 is the front face and 3 is the back face. Therefore, 2 is opposite to 6. Therefore, opposite face of 2 is 6, option C. So 2 is opposite to 6. Option C is the right answer. Question 16. In a certain code language, ROBST is written as QPYLO, Polar is written as OXILM. How will GUJRT be written in that code language here. So ROBST so is coded as QPYLO. So here the simple logic is subtract 3 from each letter. Right? Positional value of R is 18. 18 minus 3 is 15, which is O. Right? So when 3 is subtracted from each letter, so write that letter in reverse manner. So R minus 3 is O. Write O at last. Right? Whereas O minus 3, 15 minus 3 is 12, which is L. So write in reverse order. Right? So B minus 3, B is 2, minus 1 is A, minus 2 is Z, minus 3 is Y. Therefore, B is coded as Y. Whereas S is coded as 19 minus 3, which is 16, is nothing but P. Whereas T is coded as T is 20 minus 3 is 17, which is Q. Therefore, ROBST is coded as QPYLO. Right? Similarly, POLAR, polar is written as OXILM. Subtract 3 from each letter and write the respective codes in reverse manner. Right? Simple logic. Therefore, GUJRT. So subtract 3. Right? G minus 3. 7 minus 3 is 4, which is D. Right at last. Right? So next, U is 21, minus 3 is 18, right at last. 18 is nothing but R. J minus 3, 10 minus 3 is 7, is nothing but G. R minus 3, R is 18, minus 3 is 15, which is nothing but O. And T minus 3, T is 20, minus 3 is 17, write it as Q, right? Therefore, GUJRT is coded as QOGRD. So QOGRD, option B is the right answer. Question 17. Select the Venn diagram that best represents the correlation between the following classes. Apple, mango, and fruit. So these are 3 sets or classes. So the relation between them is, here fruit is a universal set, right? So we'll consider set of fruit. Right? So whereas apple and mango, these two are different fruits. There is no relation between apple and mango, but both the fruits, both of them are fruits, right? So therefore, we'll consider apple and mango, right, as the sets, 2 sets, which are included in set of fruits. Therefore, option C best represents the correlation between fruit, mango, and apple. So option C is the right answer. Question 18. 3 of the given options are alike in a certain way. However, one option is not like the other 3. Select the option which is different from the others. Here option A is R21C. Here, so positional value of R is 18, right? Of C is 3, right? Positional value of C is 3. So 18 plus 3 is 21. Therefore, option 1 here, R plus C is equal to 21. So the middle number, right? Similarly, so let us consider option B, whether it follows the same logic or not, right? So Z27D. Here, Z is 26, D is 4, right? So 26 plus 4 is 30. So which is not equal to the middle number, which is 27. Therefore, option B doesn't follow the same logic, right? Therefore, option B is the odd one. So it is not like the other 3. So for that, let us consider to verify that. So let us consider the remaining 2 options. U28G, 28G. Here U is 21 plus G is 7, which is equal to 28. It follows the same logic. Whereas D is H28T. So H is 8, T is 20. So which is equal to 28. Therefore, A, C, and D options follow the same logic, right? Whereas B doesn't follow the same logic. So option B is the right answer. Question 19. Which number will replace the question mark in the following series? So in the following series, first number is 7, next is 16, 28, 40. We need to find the fifth number, right? Here, 7 is a sum of two prime numbers, right? So two prime numbers, 2 and 5. So before going to the sum, we'll take the prime numbers first. First prime number is 2, right? We'll take prime numbers. Prime numbers are, so they start with 2. Next prime number to 2 is 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. It continues. You can take further. 17, 19, 23, 29. Right? So next is 31. Next comes 37. Right? So right here 37. Next is 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61 and 67. Why we are taking all these prime numbers? Because to add the alternative prime numbers, right? So add 2 and 5. First prime number and third one, right? You will get 7. And third and fifth prime number, you will get 16, right? So fifth and seventh, you will get 28, right? So add all consecutive odd prime numbers, odd placed prime numbers. That means first, third, fifth, seventh, ninth, like that, right? So they are add alternative prime numbers starting from first prime number, right? So 17 plus 23 is 40. So these are the 4 numbers given according to the given series, right? 7, 16, 28, 40, right? So therefore, the fifth prime number or the fifth number is not prime number. So fifth number is sum of 2 prime numbers, 9th prime number and 11th prime number, which is, so 23 plus 31, you will get 54. Right? Is it 54? Yes. 54 is the fifth number in the series. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Right? You can verify the answer by taking the other numbers 31 plus 41, right? Which is equal to 72. Whereas 41 plus 47, 88. So 47 plus 59, which is 106. 59 plus 67, 126. Therefore, the answer is verified. So 54 is the answer, option D. Question 20. In a question, a series is given with one term missing. Choose the correct alternative from the given ones that will complete the series. Here, JACK is the first letter cluster. Right? First cluster is JACK. So next cluster is LACK, LDCK, then LDHK. Right? We need to find the fifth letter cluster. So consider the first one, JACK. JACK. Second cluster is LACK. Third one is LDCK. Then LDHK. We need to find the fifth cluster. Here the simple logic is, so look at the first letter in the first cluster, which is J, and the remaining letters are ACK. Whereas in the second cluster, except the first number L, remaining letters remained unchanged, right? They are same, ACK. Therefore, so there is a logic between first two letters, right? That means first letters of the first two clusters, J and L, right? So J plus a number is L. So J is 10, L is 12. Therefore, J plus 2 is L, right? So whereas L is the same, right? So in the third cluster, first letter is L itself, whereas the second letter is changed. Therefore, second letter of the second cluster plus 3 gives the second letter of the third cluster. A plus 3 is D. Right? So look at the fourth cluster where first letter is L, second letter is D itself, whereas the third letter is changed. Therefore, so C, third letter of the third cluster plus a number gives third letter of the fourth cluster. So C is 3, H is 8. So C plus 5 is H. Right? Therefore, to get the next cluster, a number should be added to the fourth letter, right, which is K. So K plus, so which number is to be added here? So look at the numbers added here, 2, 3 and 5, right? 2, 3 and 5 are added in each step. These are prime numbers, consecutive prime numbers. Therefore, next number to be added is 7, which is next prime number to 5, right? Therefore, so K plus 7. So K is 11. 11 plus 7 is 18, right? Which is R. Therefore, K plus 7 is R. And the remaining letters will be same. L, D, H, unchanged. L, D, H, R is the fifth cluster. L, D, H, R. So look at the options. L, D, H, R. Option A is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 21. X percentage means X is the son of Y. X and Y means X is the brother of Y. X dollar Y means X is the wife of Y. If A, there is a small correction, students. A dollar B, right? Percentage P and Q, again there is a dollar symbol. Dollar K and L dollar M, then how L is related to Q? Here students, let's make a family tree using some symbols, right? Here we use a circular symbol for all females and a square or rectangle symbol. So both you can use for males, just for our understanding. So a horizontal line for siblings, and double horizontal line, parallel lines for married couple, and a vertical line or slightly slanted line can be used for difference of generation. Difference of generations. Right? Here the question is A dollar B. So here dollar means the first person is wife of second person. Therefore, A and B are married couple. A dollar B. And B percentage P. Percentage means the first person is the son of second person. So B is the son of P. Right? So B is the son of P. Therefore, B is a male. B is a male. A is female. Right? B is son of P. P and Q. And means first person is brother of second person. Right? Therefore, P is brother of Q. So P and Q are siblings. Then Q dollar symbol K. So dollar symbol means first person is wife of second person. Q is wife of second person. Therefore, Q and K are married couple. And Q is wife of K. Q is female, K is male. Right? K percentage L. Percentage means first person is the son of second person. Right? So K is the son of L. L dollar M. So L is the wife of M. So L is female, M is male. Here also, yes. Then, so K, L dollar M. So here P is a male. No, the gender of P is not disclosed here, right? So now, how L is related to Q? So L and Q. L and Q, right? So L is related to Q as, so L is related to Q as L becomes, so K is son of L, right? So son's wife, right? So Q is daughter-in-law of L. Therefore, L becomes mother-in-law, right? For Q, L is mother-in-law. Option C is the right answer, right? So husband's mother, right? L is husband's mother for Q. Therefore, mother-in-law. Option C is the right answer. Question 22. Which two signs should be interchanged to make the following equation correct? So here the equation is 18 minus 60 divided by 45 plus 6 into 120 is 138. So let us consider option A. That means if we interchange plus and into signs, so whether the equation will be correct or not, whether the LHS part will be equal to RHS or not, right? So here plus and into. Just interchange these two signs. 18 minus 60 divided by 45 plus 6 becomes into 6 into 180 becomes plus 128, not 180, 128. Here students, we are following BODMAS rule. There are no brackets to remove, no off part. Directly start with the division, right? So LHS is equal to, so division 60 by 45. So 18 minus 60 by 45 means 15 into 4, 15 into 3, 4 by 3 into 6 plus 128. Go for multiplication. 3 into 2 is 6. So 18 minus 4 into 2, 8 plus 128. Go for addition followed by subtraction. Addition is 128 plus 18. So 138, 146 minus 8 is 138. Therefore, left hand side is equal to right hand side. Therefore, if we interchange plus and into signs, so the equation will be balanced or correct, right? LHS is equal to RHS. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 23. In a certain code language, bench is coded as 523148. Such is coded as 211983. Therefore, bottle is coded, right, as, so here we'll consider the first word bench, right? So which has 5 letters in it. So let us consider first 2 letters, right? So positional value of B is 2. Therefore, write the code of B here in the second position, right? Write the code of E in the first position. Interchange their positions, right? So now consider third and fourth letters, N and C. So interchange their codes, right? So N code of N is 14, code of C is 3, right? So whereas H is coded as, positional value of H is 8. So the last letter will be coded directly, right? So in its own place. Similarly, such is coded as, again here such is a 4-letter word. So SUCH, right? So take first 2 letters, interchange their positions, right? So interchange the positional values, right? So yes, positional value is 19. Positional value of U is 21. Next, interchange the positional values of C and H. C is 3, H is 8. Therefore, the code, right? So, therefore, bottle, B-O-T-T-L-E, T-T-L-E. Take first 2 letters, interchange their positional values. B is 2, O is 15. So, next 2 letters, interchange their positional values, 20 and 20, right? So, next last 2 letters, interchange their positional values, 5 and L positional value is 12. Therefore, code for bottle is, yes, 15, 220, yes, 205 and 12. 220, 205 and 12. Is it C? Option C is the right answer. Question 24. Read the given statements and conclusions carefully, assuming that the information given in the statements is true, even if it appears to be at variance with commonly known facts. Decide which of the given conclusions logically follow from the statements. Here are 2 statements given. All clothes are flowers, some flowers are vegetables. Represent these statements in the form of Venn diagrams. Then we can decide whether the given 2 conclusions are logically follow or not, right? So all clothes are flowers, first statement. So let us consider set of clothes. All clothes are flowers. So set of clothes is completely included in set of flowers. Whereas second statement, some flowers are vegetables. So some part of the flowers are vegetables, right? So this common portion represents second statement, right? So look at the conclusion part. Some flowers are clothes. Yes, some flowers are clothes. This is cloth portion is part of flowers also. Right? Therefore, some flowers are clothes, a true conclusion. Whereas second one, some vegetables are flowers. Yes, because of second statement, some flowers are vegetables, it is vice versa. Some vegetables are flowers, are true conclusions. Therefore, both the conclusions are true, right? So look at the options. Both conclusions 1 and 2 follow. Option D is the right answer. Question 25. T is son of R, who is daughter-in-law of K, who is father of S, who is father of N, who is brother of T. Then how is K related to T? So students, let's make a family tree using some symbols to represent these relationships. Let's make a circular symbol for all females. So a square symbol or rectangular symbol for all males. Then a single horizontal line for siblings. Double horizontal line for married couple, and a vertical line or slightly slanted line for difference of generation. Difference of generation. So using these symbols, let's make a family tree, right? So consider the given information. T is a son of R, right? Here, T is a son of R, therefore T is a male who is son of R. Therefore, there is a difference of a generation, right? Then R, who is daughter-in-law of K. That means R is married to somebody where R is daughter-in-law. Therefore, R is a female. So, R is married to some person, right? So, whose parent is K. Therefore, so R is daughter-in-law of K. Then, who is father of S? Here, person K is father of S. Therefore, K is a male who is father of S. K's son is S, whose wife is R, right? So is father of S. Who is father of N? Here S is father of N. There is a difference of a generation, right? Then N, who is brother of T. Here N is brother of T. Therefore N and T are siblings and N is a male, brother of T, right? Here the question is, how is K related to T? So K and T relation, right? So here, so K becomes T's father's father, right? T's father's father. Father's father means grandfather, right? Option D is the right answer. So K is grandfather to T, right? Option D is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice such type of questions from this paper and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 26. Which of the following was the name given to village assemblies in Chola Kingdom? So here, the Ur was the general assembly of the village in Chola, right? Option D is the right answer. So it was a general assembly of the village in Chola. So the Ur consisted of all the tax-paying residents of an ordinary Chola village. So it consisted of Ur consisted of all the tax-paying residents, right? So tax-paying residents of an ordinary Chola village. Ordinary Chola village, right? So here option D is the right answer, whereas the remaining words Nadu means group of villages, right? So group of villages is called Nadu, right? So option D is the right answer. Question 27. Seleucus I Nicator sends Megasthenes as an ambassador to the court of which ruler? Here, Seleucus I Nicator sends Megasthenes as ambassador to the court of Chandragupta Maurya. right? So option D is the right answer. Here, Seleucus I Nicator was the army chief of Alexander. So he was the army chief of Alexander, right? So in 305 BC, in 305 BC, Seleucus I Nicator attacked Chandragupta Maurya, right? So he attacked Chandragupta Maurya in 305 BC. After this battle, Megasthenes was sent to Chandragupta Maurya as an ambassador, right? So after this battle, Megasthenes was sent to Chandragupta Maurya, to the court of Chandragupta Maurya. Option D is the right answer. Question 28. Which of the following states has the highest population growth rate? So among all, Uttar Pradesh state has the highest population growth rate, right, of 20.23%. Growth rate is 20.23%, right? So up to 2021, right, up to 2021, Bihar has the highest population growth rate. So up to 2021. So the rate was 18.16%. The growth rate was, population growth rate was 18.16 in 2021 in Bihar, right? So now the highest population growth rate is in Uttar Pradesh, which is 20.23%. Whereas the remaining states, West Bengal has the growth rate 13.84%. So Maharashtra's population growth rate is 15.99%, whereas Gujarat's population growth rate is 19.28%, right? So here Kerala had the lowest decadal population growth rate, so which is 4.6, right? Population growth rate in Kerala is 4.6, right? So according to 2011 census, right? So here for the given question, option B is the right answer. Question 29. Which of the following options is correct regarding Article 16 of the Indian Constitution? Right? So here Article 16 comes under the right to equality. Right? So therefore, so look at the options: equal opportunity, abolition of titles, abolition of untouchability, equality before law. So here option A is the right answer. So equal opportunities. Right? So Article 16 tells about the equality of opportunity in matters of public employment, right? So equality of opportunities in matters of public employment. Right? So whereas the remaining options, abolition of titles, right? Here abolition of titles comes under Article 18. Article 18, right? Whereas abolition of untouchability, so which comes under Article 17. So the remaining option, equality before law. So equality before law comes under Article 14. Article 14. So equality before law and equal protection of laws. So they come under Article 14, right? For the given question, option A is the right answer. Question 30. Who was the first Chief Election Commissioner of India? So option A, Sukumar Sen was the first Chief Election Commissioner of India, serving from 21st March 1950 to 19 December 1958. So 21st March 1950 to 19th December 1958. Right? So under his leadership, under the leadership of Sukumar Sen, the Election Commission successfully conducted independent India's first two general elections, 51 to 52 election and 57th election, right? So conducted two elections, 1950-51 election and 1957 election, right? So Chief Election Commissioner of India is usually a member of the Indian Civil Service, right? So member of Indian Civil Service. Civil Service. Mostly from the Indian Administrative Service, right? So generally from IAS, Indian Administrative Service, right? So here the present CEC, Chief Election Commissioner of India is Rajiv Kumar. So present CEC. CEC is Rajiv Kumar. Rajiv Kumar. For the given question, so first Chief Election Commissioner of India was Sukumar Sen, option A. Students, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 31. The first Law Commission of Pre-Independent India was established under the chairmanship of option D, Lord Macaulay. So, first Law Commission of Pre-Independent India was established in 1834. Right? So, the Law Commission of India is a non-statutory body in India. So, Law Commission is a non-statutory body. It was constituted by the government of India from time to time. So the first Law Commission of Independent India was established in the year 1834 by Lord Macaulay, right? So under the chairmanship of Lord Macaulay. Option D is the right answer. Question 32. Dr. Kanak Relay passed away on 22nd February 2023. She was related to which of the following classical dances? So, students, Dr. Kanak Relay was a world-renowned dancer and Mohiniyattam dancer, right? Passed away on 22nd February 2023, right? She established Nalanda Dance Research Center and the Nalanda Nritya Kala Mahavidyalaya. So, she was related to Mohiniyattam, and Dr. Kanak Relay established Nalanda Dance Research Center, Nalanda Dance Research Center, and Nalanda Nritya Kala Mahavidyalaya. Nalanda Nritya Kala Mahavidyalaya. So Dr. Kanak Relay taught hundreds of students and brought classical dance to the mass. So she has received Padma Bhushan, Padma Shri, Kalidas Samman and Sangeet Natak Academy Award also. Right? Therefore, for the given question, Mohiniyattam, Dr. Kanak Relay was related to Mohiniyattam dance form. Right? Option D is the right answer. Question 33. Mission Poshan 2.0, Mission Vatsalya and Mission Shakti were implemented by which of the following ministry? So these three missions were implemented by Ministry of Women and Child Development. Here students, for effective implementation of various schemes and programs of the Ministry of Women and Child Development, all major schemes of the ministry have been classified under three umbrella schemes. So these three are called three umbrella schemes. Three umbrella schemes. So which are Mission Poshan, Mission Vatsalya, Mission Poshan 2.0, right? Mission Vatsalya and Mission Shakti. Therefore, option D is the right answer. So these three missions were implemented by Ministry of Women and Child Development. Option D is the right answer. Question 34. Which of the following dance forms is performed to Carnatic music? Here, Kuchipudi dance form is performed to Carnatic music. Here, students, Kuchipudi is the one of the 8 major forms of Indian classical dance, right? So there are 8 major forms of, right, Indian classical dance. Indian classical dance. right? So Kuchipudi is one among them, right? So here it originates from a village named Kuchipudi. So its originates from village called Kuchipudi. Kuchipudi. So which is in the Indian state of Andhra Pradesh. So in Andhra Pradesh state. Kuchipudi is a dance drama performance. It's a dance drama performance. So with its roots in the ancient Hindu Sanskrit text of Natya Shastra. Tirtha Narayanayati, a composer of Carnatic music, and his orphan disciple Siddhendra Yogi, right? So Tirtha Narayanayati and his orphan disciple Siddhendra Yogi, right? A Telugu Brahmin. These two are accredited for initiating, methodizing, and arranging the present day version of Kuchipudi in the 17th century. Right? So for the given question, so here the dance form which is performed to Carnatic music is Kuchipudi. Option B is the right answer. Whereas the remaining forms, Kathak is also one of the 8 major forms of Indian classical dance, right? So it is the classical dance form from Uttar Pradesh. So its origin is from Uttar Pradesh. So whereas Odissi, it is also referred to as Orissi in old literature. So also known as Orissi, right? So in old literature, it was also known as Orissi. So it is a major ancient Indian classical dance that originated in the temples of Odisha. So in the temples of Odisha. So Odisha is an eastern coastal state of India. Whereas Satriya, which is a dance originated in Assam. Dance form of Assam. So here for the given question, option B is the right answer. Question 35. Which of the following city will host 132nd Durand Cup? Here students, the 132nd Durand Cup is scheduled to be held in Kolkata. So option B is the right answer. So and also in Guwahati and Kokrajhar. So from August 3rd, 2023 to September 3rd, right? From August 3rd, 2023 to September 3rd. September 3rd, 2023. So what is Durand Cup then? So the Durand football tournament known as Durand Cup was started by Sir Henry Mortimer Durand in Shimla. So here Durand Cup. So it is nothing but the Durand football tournament. Started by Sir Henry Mortimer Durand in Shimla in 1888, right? In Shimla. So the organizing body of Durand Cup is Durand Football Tournament Society, right? So here most successful team in Durand tournament is East Bengal Mohan Bagan, right? East Bengal Mohan Bagan. So here for the given question, so Kolkata city is hosting Durand Cup in 2023, right? So 132nd Durand Cup is scheduled to be held in Kolkata, right? So here the final of the tournament will be held in Yuva Bharati Krirangan, right, in Kolkata. This time the Durand Cup will have 24 teams. So it will have 24 teams up from the last 20 last time. So it was 20 last time, including all 12 Indian Super League sides. So service teams from neighboring foreign countries of Bangladesh, Bhutan and Nepal will also be participating in the legacy tournament, making foreign participation in the legendary tournament. So it happened after a long gap of 27 years. So for the given question, option B is the right answer. Question 36. Which of the following games is associated with Thomas Cup? So here game badminton is associated with the Thomas Cup, right? So Thomas Cup is also called World Men's Team Championships. It is also called World Men's Team Championships. So here students, Uber Cup is a contemporary to the Thomas Cup, which is held for women, right? For women, Uber Cup. So in 2018, tournament was held in Bangkok, Thailand. So here, so badminton is associated with Thomas Cup. Option B is the right answer. Question 37. Which fundamental duty was added by the 86th Amendment Act? Here option A, to provide opportunities for education to his child or ward between the age of 6 and 14 years, right? So this was added by the 86th Amendment Act. Here students, the idea of fundamental duties, so it is inspired by the Constitution of Russia. Fundamental duty idea was inspired by Constitution of Russia. So these were incorporated in Part A of the Constitution by 42nd Constitutional Amendment. So incorporated in Part 4A of the Constitution by the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act. So in 1976. Right? So on the recommendations of the Swaran Singh Committee. So originally there were 10 fundamental duties, right? So originally 10 in number. So one more duty was added through the 86th Constitutional Amendment. So it was to provide the opportunities for education to his child or ward between the age of 6 and 14 years. Right? So all the 11 duties are listed in Article 51A. So all 11 fundamental duties are listed in Article 51A of our Constitution, right? So here the fundamental duties serve as a reminder to citizens that while enjoying their rights, they have also to be quite conscious of duties they owe to their country, their society, and to their fellow citizens. However, like the directive principles, the duties are also non-justiciable in nature. Therefore, for the given question, option A, right? So option A was added by the 86th Amendment Act to provide the opportunities for education, right? So option A is the right answer. Question 38. Which one of the following statements about meristematic tissues in plants is correct? Here students, meristematic tissues are the group of undifferentiated immature cells that are either in the continuous state of division or preparing to divide. So these tissues contribute to the growth of the plant. So meristematic tissues contribute to the growth of plants. So this is because they are present in the actively growing region of the plants. So meristematic tissues present in tip of the shoots. For example, tip of the shoots. Or tip of the roots also, right? Tip of the roots, etc. Right? They are present in the actively growing regions of the plants. Therefore, these tissues contribute to the growth of the plant. So due to meristematic tissues, a plant body retains the capacity of unlimited growth throughout their life, right? So because of this, plant body or plants retain the capacity of unlimited growth throughout their life. Therefore, So for the given question, so about meristematic tissues in plants, so option 4, right? Option D, growth occurs in plants due to division of cells of these tissues. So option D is the right answer. Question 39. What is the molecular formula of chloroform? Here the molecular formula of chloroform is CHCl3, so which is also known as trichloromethane, right? So trichloro means 3 chlorine atoms are present, trichloro, and the CH part is methane, right? Trichloromethane is called chloroform, right? So it is a colorless volatile liquid, right? So colorless volatile liquid, right? So, and the primary use of chloroform is in industry. So used in industry. So particularly it is used as a solvent and in the production of refrigerant freon, right? So in the production of the refrigerant freon, refrigerant freon, right? So its molecular formula is CHCl3. Option B is the right answer. Question 40. Almaty Dam water conflict related states are. Here Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka and Maharashtra. These are the 3 states, right? Related states of Almaty Dam water conflict, right? So here Almaty Dam is built over Krishna River. So Almaty Dam is built over Krishna River. Right? Krishna River is the 4th largest river of India. So it is the 4th largest river of India and the 2nd largest river of South India. So second in South India. So it originates in Mahabaleshwar in Maharashtra via Karnataka, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. So it originates in Maharashtra. So via Karnataka, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, where it meets the Bay of Bengal, right? Bay of Bengal. So originates from Maharashtra via Karnataka, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, and it meets the Bay of Bengal, right? So Almaty Dam is built over Krishna River. The dispute of water of Krishna River has been there since colonial time, right? This is due to the uneven distribution of water. Therefore, for the given question, so ultimately water conflict related states are Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka and Maharashtra. Option A is the right answer. Question 41. What is the average circumference of the standard cricket ball in international cricket? Students, 8.81 inches to 9 inches is the average circumference of the standard cricket ball in international cricket. So here cricket ball is a hard solid ball used to play cricket, right? So its average circumference, so this circumference means this part, right? The whole part. So is 8.81 inches to 9 inches. 9 inches. So here cricket ball consists of a cork core wound with a string, then a leather cover stitched on, and manufacture is regulated by cricket law at first class level, right? So weight of the cricket ball is 159.9 gram to 163 gram. Its weight. Right, for the given question, circumference of the standard cricket ball in international cricket is 8.81 inches to 9 inches. Option D is the right answer. Question 42. Gulamgiri was written by. So Gulamgiri was written by Jyotirao Phule. Option B is the right answer. Here students, Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. Jyotirao Phule or Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. Jyotiba Phule. So he was known as Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. So he wrote Gulamgiri in 1873 for the downtrodden section of the society. So to make them realize the discrimination and oppression of the caste system. So Gulamgiri talks about Brahminical supremacy in the social structure of Indian society. So it criticized the institution of the caste system. So here Mahatma Jyotiba Phule started first girls' school in Budhwarpet, Pune. So he started first girls' school in Pune, Budhwarpet, Pune in 1843, right? And he started first school for untouchables, first school for untouchables in Pune in 1851. Right, he formed Satyashodak Samaj to focus on the rights of depressed groups such as women and untouchables. So Satyashodak Samaj. He formed Satyashodak Samaj in 1873 to focus on the rights of depressed groups. For the given question, Gulamgiri was written by Jyotirao Phule or Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. Option B is the right answer. Question 43. Who among the following is the co-founder of Twitter? Here, option C, right? So option C, Jack Dorsey. So is the co-founder of Twitter. So here Jack Dorsey joined Twitter as an ads engineer. So advanced design system, right? So he joined Twitter as an ADS engineer or ads engineer, right? In the month of October 2011. And gradually moved up to hold the title Distinguished Software Engineer. So in 2018, he was appointed as the Chief Technology Officer. In 2018, he appointed as Chief Technology Officer, right? Here, current CEO of Twitter is Linda Yaccarino. So current CEO is Linda Yaccarino. For the given question, so option C is the right answer, right? So option C. Question 44. Which of the following characteristics of sound is measured in hertz? Here, out of 4 options, frequency of the sound is measured in hertz. Here, students, when sound travels through air, the atmospheric pressure varies periodically, right? So, the number of pressure variations, so what we call as waves. So, number of pressure variations per second is called frequency of the sound. So, consider a sound wave, right? So, when it travels through air, so number of waves per second, per unit time, if you consider here in this case, we'll take per second is called frequency of sound, right? So it is measured in hertz, right? So sound wave frequencies can be measured with the frequency counter or with a spectrum analyzer. So measured with a spectrum analyzer or frequency counter. These devices work by using a microphone to convert the sound wave into an electrical signal. So these devices convert sound wave into electrical signals or electric signals, right? Therefore, so option D is the right answer, right? So the remaining options, loudness of the sound. So loudness of the sound refers to how loud or soft a sound seems to a listener, right? So whereas next option, intensity of the sound. So sound intensity, which is also known as acoustic intensity. So it is defined as the power carried by sound wave per unit area. So it is the power, intensity is the power carried by sound wave, per unit area, in a direction perpendicular to that area, right? Whereas the other option is wavelength of the sound. Wavelength of the sound is so distance between adjacent identical parts of the sound. So if you consider a sound wave, So distance between consecutive crests. So this part is, upper part is called crest. Distance between consecutive crest or trough is called wavelength, which is lambda, wavelength of the sound, right? So distance between adjacent compressions in a sound wave is also wavelength, right? So here for the given question, so frequency of the sound is measured in hertz. Question 45. Which of the following is the heaviest gas? Here, radon is the heaviest gas. Its atomic number is 86 and the symbol is Rn, right? So the radioactive gas radon has no flower, no color and odor, right? So its characteristics are, so it's a radioactive gas. Radioactive gas. So it has no flavor, color or odor. So radon is the heaviest gas. So all rocks and soils contain uranium, which naturally decays into radon. So uranium, right, when it decays, so it will be converted into radon. So water also can contain radon, right? So high amounts of radon, a naturally occurring radio gas. Here, radon is a naturally occurring radio gas. So high amounts of radon can be found in enclosed spaces like houses and offices, right? So found in enclosed spaces like houses and offices. Radon is one of the leading causes of lung cancer, right? So one of the leading cause of lung cancer. Lung cancer. For the given question, heaviest gas is radon. Option C is the right answer. Question 46. The 11th 5-year plan ended in the year dash. Here students, the Planning Commission of India gives final approval to 5-year plan in India, right? So the 11th 5-year plan started in the year 2007 and ended in the year 2012, right? So therefore, option D is the right answer. So it had ended in the year 2012, right? So the 11th 5-year plan focused on inclusive growth. So it focused on inclusive growth, right? So before that, India had emerged as the one of the fastest growing economies by the end of the 10th plan. The savings and investment rates had increased. The industrial sector had responded well to face competition in the global economy, and foreign investors were keen to invest in India. Therefore, the 11th 5-year plan started. So in the year 2007, right? And ended in the year 2012. So after that, so Niti Aayog replaced the Planning Commission of India from 1st January. So after, by the end of 5-year, that is 5-year plan, especially 11th 5-year plan. So Niti Aayog started, right, from 1st January 2015. Started by Government of India, right? So for the given question, option D is the right answer. Question 47. In September 2022, who was appointed as the Attorney General of India? Students, according to Article 76 of the Indian Constitution, the Attorney General of India is the highest law officer of India. So, he is the highest law officer of India. Highest law officer of India. As the chief legal advisor to the Government of India, the Attorney General acts to advise the central government on all legal matters. So, is the advisor to central government, right? Central government on all legal matters. Apart from this, the Attorney General of India also represents the central government in the Supreme Court. So, he represents central government in the Supreme Court. So coming back to the question, so who was appointed as the Attorney General of India? R. Venkata Subramani. So in September 2022, 2022. So R. Venkat Subramani is the incumbent Attorney General for India, right? He succeeded to the office as the 16th Attorney General on 1st October 2022. So 16th Attorney General of India. So appointed on 1st October 2022, right? So option C is the right answer. Which article of the Constitution of India makes provision regarding the annual financial statement of the country? So Article 112 of the Constitution requires the government to present to Parliament a statement of estimated receipts and expenditure in respect of every financial year from April 1st to March 31. From April 1st to March 31st. This statement is called annual financial statement. Right? So it is divided into three parts. Consolidated fund. So this annual financial statement is divided into three parts, right? So I'll write here. So consolidated fund. So consolidated fund and contingency fund. So contingency fund. And finally public account. So for each of these funds, the government has to present the statement of receipts and expenditure, right? So this statement is called annual financial statement. Option D, right? So Article 112 of the Constitution of India makes provisions regarding the annual financial statement. Option D is the right answer. Question 49. Thaipusam festival is celebrated in which state of India? Thaipusam festival is celebrated in Tamil Nadu, right? Thaipusam is a Hindu festival celebrated mainly by the Tamil community in the Indian state of Tamil Nadu and the Union Territory of Puducherry also. So in Puducherry also it is celebrated. Because Puducherry was the part of Tamil Nadu before, right? So it is also celebrated by Tamil communities in other parts of India and around the world also, such as in Malaysia, Singapore, Sri Lanka, and Mauritius. The festival is typically observed in the Tamil month of Thai, so which is January, February, right? So in the month of Jan or February. So on the day of full moon, so full moon day. Right? And it is dedicated to Lord Murugan, the Hindu god of war and victory. So dedicated to Lord Murugan. So he is the Hindu god of war and victory. So whereas the remaining options, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, and Goa. So Bihar, it's a state of eastern India. It is known for its diverse cultural heritage and number of festivals are celebrated, right? So one of the most famous festival of Bihar is Chhat Puja, right? Chhat Puja. Chhat Puja is the famous festival in Bihar. Whereas in Andhra Pradesh, so the most famous festival celebrated here is the Sankranti festival, right? Sankranti, the harvest festival, right? So whereas in Goa, so on the western coast of India, it is known for its beautiful beaches, vibrant nightlife, and unique blend of Indian and Portuguese cultures. Here, one of the most festivals celebrated in Goa is Carnival, so which is a 4-day long celebration, right? Carnival. So that usually takes place in February. Right? Whereas Thaipusam festival takes place in the month of January or February. On full moon day, it is dedicated to Lord Murugan, right? So therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 50. Who among the following is the first Indian woman to receive the Ashoka Chakra? Here option A, Nirja Bhanut is the first Indian woman to receive the Ashoka Chakra. So she is the youngest recipient of Ashoka Chakra in 1987. She received in 1987. So she was the youngest recipient. youngest recipient to receive Ashoka Chakra. So Neerja Bhanot was the head purser for the airline who died while saving passengers on Pan Am Flight 73. So she was the head purser while saving passengers on Pan Am Flight 73. So which had been hijacked by terrorists during the stopover in Karachi, Pakistan on 5th September 1986. She was also awarded the Tagme-e-Insaniyat, so Pakistani award, so awarded by Pakistan government, so which is Tagme-e-Insaniyat. Insaniyat Award, the Flight Safety Foundation Award, and the Medal of Heroism of the National Society of the Sons of the American Revolution. So Neerja died at the age of 22. So she died at the age of 22, just 2 days before her 23rd birthday. Right? Option A is the right answer. Whereas the remaining options, Sarojini Naidu, she was famous for her nickname Nightingale of India. Sarojini Naidu was born on February 3rd in 1879, right? So here she was famous for her nickname Nightingale of India or Bharat Kokila because of her poems, right? So whereas Indira Gandhi, so she was an Indian politician, right? So and the central figure of the Indian National Congress. She was elected as the third Prime Minister of India. So whereas Kiran Bedi, so she's a retired IPS officer, Indian politician also. So former tennis player and a social activist. Kiran Bedi was the 24th Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry from 2016 to 2021. Right, so she was the first female Indian police service officer, right, and started her career in 1975, police service in 1975, right? So for the given question, Neerja Bhanot is the answer, option A. Question 51. PA and PB are two tangents from a point P outside the circle with center O. If A and B are points on the circle such that angle APB is 100 degree, then angle OAB is equal to. So let us consider a circle with center O. Consider a circle with center O. And consider a point P outside the circle. From the point P, draw a tangent PA. And also from the same point, draw a tangent PB. Right? So such that angle APB is 100 degree, which is already given. Right? So we need to find OAB. For that, let us join O and A. And O and B. These 2 points. And join A and B also. Right? Here we need to find angle OAB, this angle. For that, so let us find the angle O or AOB using the quadrilateral APBO. Sum of the angles in a quadrilateral is 160 degree. Using that concept, we are going to find angle O. Then consider AOB triangle. In that, OA is equal to OB. These two are radii of the circle. Therefore, in triangle, two sides are equal. Therefore, their opposite angles are also equal. So, using that concept, we are going to find angle OAB. So, in quadrilateral, first find angle O, right? So, in quadrilateral, APBO. APBO. So, sum of the angles in a quadrilateral, angle APB plus angle PBO plus angle AOB plus angle OAP, right? Sum of the angles in a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degree. Here angle APB is given 100 degree plus PBO is 90 degree because tangent makes a right angle with the radius of the circle at the point of contact. We all know that, right? Therefore, PBO is 90 degree. AOB we need to find, right? Plus OAP is also 90 degree. OAP is also 90 degree because tangent PA makes a right angle with the radius of the circle at the point of contact, right? So which is 360 degree. Therefore, 100 plus 90 plus 90, which is 280, plus angle AOB is 360 degree. Therefore, angle AOB is 360 minus 280, right? Angle AOB 360 minus 280, which is 80 degree, right? So let us consider this as 1. So in triangle OAB, right? So OA is equal to OB, right? Therefore, their opposite angles are equal. So use the concept of sum of the angles in a triangle, right? So angle OAB plus angle OBA plus angle AOB is equal to 180 degree, right? So OAB is equal to OBA, right? These two angles are equal. Therefore, 2 times, we need to find OAB. Therefore, 2 times OAB plus angle AOB is 80 degree. Just now we had calculated is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle OAB is 180 minus 80 by 2, which is 100 by 2, which is 50 degree, right? Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 52. Study the given bar graph and answer the question that follows. The bar graph shows the distance in kilometer between two cities and speeds of a person to cover the respective distances. Here, along x-axis, the cities, so A to B, B to C, C to D, right, up to E to F have been given. And along y-axis, distance covered by that person, right, to cover the respective cities, right, from A to B, like that the distances are given, and the speed is also given, speed of that person to cover from one city to another city, to cover that distance is given, right? So here the fully shaded part represents the distance covered by him, and the black and white shaded part, so it shows the speed of that person. Here the question is, what is the approximate average speed of the person while traveling from city A to city F? Here when it comes to the average speed, so we need total distance traveled by him. So we can easily calculate total distance traveled by him, right? So here distances are directly given, right? 80, 120, 90, 60 and 42, right? So in terms of kilometers, here we need total time taken. For that we are using the concept of speed, which is distance by time, right? So before we go to the average speed concept, let us go to the speed, which is distance by time. Using that formula, we need to find time taken by him to cover each city, right, while traveling from one city to another city. So what is the time taken by him? We need to find in each case. Then we need to find total distance and total time taken by him. You can easily go for average speed, right? So we are using two formula here. So one is speed is equal to distance by time. Therefore, time is equal to distance by speed, right? This formula. Another is average speed is equal to total distance by total time. Total distance traveled by him by total time taken by him. Total time taken by him. For that, so let us make a table here, right? So in which, so cities A to B and distances and speeds are given, right? So here we'll take the cities. So while traveling from A to B, right? So he covers the distance of 80 kilometer. Here the distance and the speed is given. Respective speed is 16 kilometer per hour, right? So when it is from B to C, the distance is 120 kilometers and he was moving with the speed of 40 kilometer per hour. So when from C to D, when he travels from C to D, he covers the distance of 90 kilometer with the speed of 20 kilometer per hour, right? So from D to E, the distance is 60 kilometer and he was traveling with the speed of 30 kilometer per hour. And E to F, the distance is 42 kilometer and the speed was 12 kilometer per hour. Therefore, time taken by him. time taken to cover the respective distances. Time is distance by speed, right? So 80 by 16. So you will get 20 by 4. So which is 5. 5 hours is the time taken by him. Since the speed is in terms of kilometer per hour and the distance is in terms of kilometer. So time is in terms of hour, right? So next one. So B to C, distance by speed, 120 by 4, 40, right? Which is 3 hours, right? So next time taken by him from C to D. So 90 by 20. So 9 by 2, which is 4.5 hour, 4.5 hour. So 60 to 30. 60 by 30, right? 60 by 30. He takes 2 hours, right? So 42 by 12. 42 by 12. So which is equal to, so 21 by 6, right? So which is again 7 by 2. So it is equal to 3.5 hour. It takes 3.5 hour to travel from city E to F. Here what is the total distance and total time? So total distance. Total distance is equal to, so from the same table, so add all these values, 80 plus 120, 200 plus 90, 290 plus 60, 350, 392 is the total distance, right? So he covered 392 kilometers of distance. For that, he takes totally, what's the total time? 5 plus 3, 8 hours. So 12.5 hours, 14.5. Then 15 plus 3, 18 hours. 18 hours of time. Therefore, total time is 18 hours. Therefore, we need average speed, approximate average speed. So, average speed is equal to, so formula says total distance by total time taken. So, 392 by 18, right? So, which is equal to 18 into 2, 36. Then 18 into 1, 18. So, 28. So, 14 is the remainder. So 18 into 7, 126. So 18 into, again it repeats, 126, right? It repeats, recurring. Therefore, it is approximately equal to, so 21.78. So in terms of kilometer per hour. So average speed of the person while traveling from city A to city F, his average speed is 21.78 kilometer per hour. Option C is the right answer. Question 53. So 21,168 is equal to 2 raised to A into 3 raised to B into 7 raised to C, where A, B and C are natural numbers. Then the value of 4A minus 5B plus C will be. So let us express the given number as the product of its factors, right? So for that, go for division method, right? 21,168. Since the number is an even number, so we'll start from number 2, right? So 2 into 1. Then 2 into 5, 2 into 8, 2 into 4, right? Again with 2. So 2 into 5, 2 into 2, 2 into 9 is 18, 2 into 2, right? So try with 2 since the number is an even number. 2 into 2 is 4, 2 into 6, then 2 into 4, 2 into 6. Again 2, 2 into 1, 2 into 3, 2 into 2. Again with 2, 2 into 3. So the number ends with 3. So let us check the divisibility by 3. So 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 plus 2, 6 plus 3, 9. So the number is divisible by 3, right? So since the number is product of 2 raised to and 3 raised to and 7 raised to. So express the factors as 2, 3 and 7 as much as possible. So 3 into 4, 12. Again 4, 3 into 1. So let us check whether the number is divisible by 3 or not. So it is divisible because 4 plus 4 plus 1 is 9. 9 is divisible by 3. Therefore, 3 into 1 is 3. 1 is the remainder. 3 into 4 is 12. 3 into 7. Right? That is 3 into 147 is 441. Again, check the divisibility. 4 plus 1, 5 plus 7 is 12. in 147. So it is divisible by 3. So 3 into 4 is 12, 3 into 9. Since 9 plus 4 or 4 plus 9 is 13, which is not divisible by 3. So check with 7. 7 into 7 is 49, 7 into 1. Therefore, so 21,168 can be written as, so 2 into 2 into 2. So write all the factors. The product of all these factors, 3, 4, right? 4 times 2 is repeated, and 3 into 3 into 3. 3 times the number 3 is repeated, and 7 into 7, right? 7 into 7 into 7 into 7. Therefore, so the number is equal to 2 raised to 4 into 3 raised to 3 into 7 raised to 2. Therefore, from the question, A is equal to 4. 3 raised to B is 3 raised to 3. Therefore, B is 3. C is equal to 2. Therefore, we need to find the value of 4A minus 5B plus C is equal to 4 into A is 4 minus 5 into B is 3 plus C is 2. So 4 into 4 16, 5 into 3 is 15 plus 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 54. 3 smaller cubes with sides 3, 4 and 5 are melted together to form a large cube. What is the ratio of the total surface area of the smaller cubes and the larger cube? So students, there are 3 smaller cubes, right? So of sides 3, 4 and 5 centimeters, right? So we'll consider 3 smaller cubes, right, are melted to form a larger cube. Right? So we'll consider the larger cube also. Here, the ratio of total surface area of smaller cubes and the larger cube. So we'll make 2 parts. So in which the side of first cube is 3 centimeters, second is 4, third is 5 centimeter, right? So we'll find total surface area of these smaller cubes, right? For that, we need to use the formula of total surface, which is total surface area, or TSA, right? Total surface area of a cube is equal to 6 times square of its side. So each side of a cube is same, right? So all the sides in a cube are same. Therefore, 6 into square of its side gives its total surface area. Therefore, we'll consider total surface areas of smaller cubes, right? So total surface areas of smaller cubes, all 3 cubes, is equal to, so sum of their total surface area, right? So 6 times 3 square, square of first cube, 6 times 4 square, and 6 times square of the side, right? So 6 into 9 plus 6 into 16 plus 6 into 25. So 54. So 16 into 6, 96 plus 25 into 6, 150. So together it is 300. So 300 centimeter square is the total surface areas of smaller cubes. Now find the total surface area of larger cube. So to find total surface area, we need side of the larger cube. So what is side of the larger cube? So let us consider volume of the smaller cubes, right? Their total volume is equal to volume of the larger cube. So volume of the smaller cubes, right? Sum of the volumes of smaller cubes is equal to the total volume of larger cube, right? Therefore, so volumes of smaller cubes we'll consider is equal to volume of larger cube. We'll find the volume first, then we'll find the side of the larger cube. Easily we can find. Using side, we can find TSA, total surface area. Let us consider volumes of smaller cube. So cube of its side is equal to its volume, right? So cube of 3 plus cube of 4 plus cube of 5 is equal to, right? So what is cube of 3? 3 into 3, 9, 9 into 3, 27. Plus 4 cube is 64. Plus 5 cube is 125. So which is equal to, totally it is 216, right? So 216 is equal to total volume of the larger cube, right? So it is total volume of the larger cube. So formula says cube of its side cube is equal to 216 centimeter. Therefore, side of the larger cube is cube root of 216, which is 6 centimeter is side of the larger cube, right? Therefore, its total surface area is equal to 6 times 6 square of its side. So again, 6 cube is 216 centimeter square, right? So total surface area of the larger cube is 216 centimeter square. Therefore, the question is ratio of TSAs of smaller cube to larger cube. Therefore, required ratio is equal to, so TSAs of smaller cube is equal to 300 centimeter square. Larger cube TSA is 216, right? So let us check the divisibility of 300 and 216. So you will get 1, then, so check with 12 into 2, right? 24, 12 into 5 is 60, then 12 into 1, 12 into 8. So 25 is to 18 is the required ratio. So ratio of total surface area of smaller cubes to larger cube, right? Therefore 25 is to 18, option C is the right answer. Question 55. The ratio of the outer and the inner circumference of a circular path is 5:4. If path is 50 meters wide, then what is the radius of the inner circle? So let us consider a circular path, right? Consider a circular path, and width of the circular path is 50 meters. So this distance is 50 meters. Right? So the ratio of outer and inner circumference of the circular path is 5:4. So let us consider the outer circumference. So as 5 and 4. Inner circumference is 4. Right? So here the radius of the inner circle. So this part needs to be calculated. Right? So let us consider outer circumference as 2 pi r. Circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. So this is outer circumference 2 pi r is to inner circumference, which is 2 pi small r. Let small r be the inner radius, capital R be the outer radius, right? So outer circumference to inner circumference ratio is 5:4, right? Where outer circumference and the outer radius, particularly outer radius, is equal to inner radius plus this width 50 meter. So up to this part, so up to the inner circumference, the value is r plus 50 gives, yes, outer radius. Therefore, we can write capital R as 2 pi into small r plus 50. Inner radius plus 50 divided by 2 pi r is equal to 5/4, right? Because outer radius, or so radius of outer circle is equal to, so radius of inner circle plus width of the path, right? Width of the path. Therefore, it is r plus 50. Now simplify it, we can cancel 2 pi and 2 pi. Therefore, r plus 50 by r is equal to 5/4. Simplify it. R plus 50 into 4 is equal to 5 times r. Therefore, 4r plus 200 is equal to 5r. Therefore, r is equal to 200. R is nothing but, so radius of the inner circle, which is 200 meters, right? Therefore, option C is the right answer. Radius of the inner circle is equal to 200 meters, right? Here we are using simple concept of circumference of the circle, right? So it is 2 pi capital R for outer circle, 2 pi small r for inner circle. Inner circle value we need to calculate for that. So inner circle is small r. So outer radius is small r plus 50, right? And their ratio of their circumferences are given 5:4. So after simplifying it, you will get the answer, right? Which is inner radius as 200 meters. Question 56. P and Q can do a job in 2 days. Q and R can do it in 4 days. P and R in 12 by 5 days. What is the number of days required for P alone to do the job? Here, students, we are using the concept of work. So, work done is equal to efficiency into time, right? So, efficiency means, so in this particular case, it is 1 day job is called efficiency, right? So, work done per day is nothing but efficiency, right? Here P and Q can do a job in 2 days. Therefore, so work done by P and Q in 1 day. So work done by P and Q or efficiency of P and Q in 1 day is equal to total work W by in how many days? In 2 days. P plus Q is W by 2. Whereas Q and R. So Q plus R, right? So work done per day by Q and R together is equal to W by 4 days, right? Whereas P and R, P plus R, their efficiency is W by 12 by 5 days, right? So now consider these equations as 1, 2 and 3 respectively, right? So here we need the number of days required for P alone, right? So the remaining terms we need to delete here. For that, so we'll subtract equation 2 from 1. 1 minus 2 gives, right? So P plus Q minus R. Minus of plus becomes minus R is equal to, the right hand side becomes W by 2 minus W by 4. Therefore, it becomes P minus R is equal to, so after simplification, you will get W by 2, right? So consider this as equation 4, right? Here in equation 3, we have P plus R. We need only P here. So number of days or work done by P alone, right? So for that, so we'll consider equation 3 plus 4 so that you can delete R here, right? So P plus R plus P minus R is equal to W by 12 by 5 plus W by 2, right? We are adding these two equations. So we have 2P in the LHS part, whereas in the RHS part, here this 5, when it goes to numerator, it becomes 5W by 12 plus W by 2. Here 12 is the LCM, so numerator becomes 5W plus, so it is, so here P minus R is equal to W by 4, not 2, right? Equation 4 is W by 4. So here W by 4. So numerator becomes 5W plus 3W. Therefore, it is 8W by 12. Therefore, P is equal to 8W by 12 into 2. Since 2P is 8W by 12. So 2 into 4 is 8. So express the numerator in terms of W. So which is total work. So divided by 12 by 4. Right? So W by 12 by, is it 4? Yes. W by 3 is the answer. So P alone can do the same amount of work in 3 days. Here P is equal to W by 3 means, so total work by time taken, right? 3 represents time taken, whereas P is nothing but efficiency of T, or P is 1 day work, right? So in scientific terms, we call it as efficiency. So in general term, it is 1 day work or work done per unit time, right? So efficiency is equal to work by time. Therefore, P takes 3 days of time to complete the work, right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 57. If x plus y is equal to 90 degree, then what is the value of sin x plus sin y whole divided by cos x plus cos y? Here, students, we have two methods to solve this problem. So one method is by taking x plus y is equal to 90. So simplest method is, so if x plus y is equal to 90, then what's the value of x? 90 minus y. And y becomes 90 minus x. Therefore, consider the expression sin x plus sin y by cos x plus cos y. Here sin x plus sin y becomes a sine of, instead of x we'll take 90 minus y plus sin y. So sine of, instead of y we'll take 90 minus x whole divided by cos x plus cos y. Right? Here sine of 90 minus theta is always cos theta. So it becomes cos y. Right? Because, so we'll write the reasons here. Sine of 90 minus theta is cos theta. Right? Therefore, so sine 90 minus y becomes cos y plus sine of 90 minus x becomes cos x whole divided by cos x plus cos y. Right? Here cos x plus cos y will get cancelled. So both in the numerator and denominator. Therefore, the answer is 1, option A. So another method is, so we'll consider method 2. Right? Using the formulae. Right? Here, students, we are following two formulae. One is sin x plus sin y. So which is the ready-made formula, which is 2 times sine of x plus y by 2 into cos of x minus y by 2. Right? Sin x plus sin y is 2 times sin x plus y by 2 into cos of x minus y by 2. Whereas cos x plus cos y is 2 times cos of x plus y by 2 into cos of x minus y by 2. Right? Here we can cancel cos x minus y by 2 and cos x minus y by 2 and 2 and 2. So the remaining term is sin theta by cos theta. Right? So x plus y by 2, if you consider x plus y by 2 as theta, so sin theta by cos theta is always tan theta. Right? So therefore we can write tan of x plus y by 2. Here x plus y is given already, so which is 90 degree. Therefore it becomes tan of 90 by 2, which is tan 45. Tan 45 value is always 1. Therefore, the answer is 1. You can use any method here. The simplest method is first one. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 58. A box is in the form of a cube. If its outer edge is 6 meters long, then find the cost of painting of the outer surface area of the box at the rate of rupees 5 per meter square. So let us consider a cubical box like this. Right? So first we need to find the outer surface area of the box. So its outer edge is 6 meters long. That means its side is 6 meters long. Right? So outer edge means its side is 6 meters long. Therefore, outer surface area. So the surface area formula is, so outer surface area of the cube is equal to 6 times square of its side. Right? So the totally outer surface area 6 times square of its side. Right? So which is equal to 6 times 6 square, which is 6 square is 36 into 6 is 216 centimeter square is outer surface area. So per square meter, it is not centimeter square, it is meter square. Per square meter, it costs 5 rupees. Right? Therefore, so cost of painting the whole outer surface area is equal to, per square meter it is 5 rupees. Therefore, for 216 square meter, so 216 into 5 is 1080 rupees. So it costs 1080 rupees to paint the whole outer surface area of the cube. Therefore, option D is the right answer, 1080 rupees. Question 59. The difference between the least common multiple and the highest common factor of 20, 45, 30 and 12. Students, let us consider the least common multiple of the given numbers. Later we can find the highest common factor, right? So we'll make 2 parts. So in that, so let us consider lowest common multiple or LCM of the given 4 numbers, 20, 45, 30 and 12. So let us go for the division method, which will be easy for us, right? So to find the LCM. Here we'll start with 2, right? So take all the factors of the given numbers which are common here, right? So 2 into 10, so 2 into 15, 2 into 6. Again, we have 2 numbers which are even, right? Again, we'll check the divisibility by 2. So 2 into 5, 2 into 3, right? So the next number to 2 is 3, right? So we have 15, 45 and 3. These three numbers are divisible by 3, right? 3 into 15 is 45, 3 into 5 is 15, 3 into 1. Now we have one more number 15 which is divisible by 3. So 3 into 5. Now we have three numbers left, 5, 5 and 5, right? So here the common factor is 5. 5 into 1, 5 into 1, 5 into 1. Therefore, the lowest common multiple, so LCM is equal to the product of all these factors, right? So 2 square, 2 into 2 is 2 square, into 3 into 3, 3 square, into 5 is the LCM of given four numbers. Now consider HCF. Again, by division method, we are going to find the HCF 3 and 12, right? Here only the difference is directly we are taking the common factor to all four numbers. Here we are not taking that separately, right? The factors separately as 2, 3, 5 and so on. So directly we are taking the common factor. Since the numbers are 20, 30, 12 and 45. Here 20, 30, 12 are even numbers but not 45, right? Therefore check with the divisibility by 3. Here 20 is not divisible by 3, right? So you should not take 3 also. Now take 5, right? So since 45 is not divisible by 4 also, so we cannot take 4 as the factor. So check with 5. Since 20, 45, 30 are divisible by 5, here 12 is not divisible by 5. So if you continue, so check with 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So the all four numbers cannot be divisible by any single number except 1, right? So all the four numbers are divisible by only 1, right? Therefore 1 into 20, 1 into 45, 1 into 30, 1 into 12. Therefore highest common factor HCF of the given four numbers is 1, right? Here the question is difference between LCM and HCF. Therefore the required difference, so between LCM and HCF, LCM minus HCF is, so LCM is 2 square into 2, 3 square into 5. 2 square is 4, 4 into 9. So 36 into 5. 36 into 5 is 180, right? Minus 1 is equal to 179. So here 179 is the required answer. Option B is the right answer. Here students, question number 60. In a medium-sized township, the trend of annual immigration is an addition of 20% of the population as it was at the beginning. Also 15% of the population as it was at the beginning is estimated to relocate elsewhere every year. If the current population is 80,000, what is the likely population 3 years hence? Here students, increase in immigration every year is 20%. Right? So decrease in the population because of relocation is 15% every year. Therefore, let us consider the net increase in, because increase is greater than the decrease, right? So increase percentage is greater than decrease. Therefore, we'll take the net increase in population every year, right? In a year. Therefore, in 3 years, what is the net increase or the total increase in population? We need to find. So let us consider increase in immigration, increase in immigration every year or in a year is 20%, right? And it is given that decrease in immigration or decrease in population because of relocation, right? So decrease in population due to relocation is equal to 15%, right? 15% people will relocate. Therefore, net increase in population. So net increase in population in the town, increase in population in a year So every year net increase in population is 20 minus 50, it is 5%. There will be 5% increase in population of the town. Therefore, in 3 years, so increase in population in 3 years. In 3 years. So which is equal to, here students, so out of 100 population, 100 people, so there is an increase of 5 people, right? Therefore, so for 100 people, so increase in population is 105 in every year, right? Therefore, for 80,000 people, what is the increase in population every year? So we are talking about increase in population in 3 years. So raise the power to 3 because time period is 3 here. Here 3 represents period, right? So therefore for 3 years, simplify it, 21 by 20, right? To the power of 3 into 80,000. Here 21 cube is 9,261, right? So cube of 20 is 8,000 into 80,000. So 8,000 into 10, therefore 92,610 is the increase in population in the town in 3 years, right? This will be the estimated increase in population of the town in 3 years. 92,610. Option D is the right answer. So only thing is here, so raise the power to the time period. So which is 3 years, right? Here for 100 population, increase is 105 in a year. Therefore, for 3 years, right? So raise the power to 3. You should not multiply this with 3, right? Raise the power of this ratio to 3. So option D is the right answer. Question 61. 2 raised to 13 plus 2 raised to 14 plus 2 raised to 15 plus 2 raised to 16 plus 2 raised to 17 is a multiple of, sum of these numbers is a multiple of, so according to the given options, 15, 31, 7 and 19 are given. All these numbers are odd numbers, right? So the product should not be expressed as multiple of power of 2, right? Therefore, we'll write the given expression as 2 raised to 13. We'll take out 2 raised to 13 common here. So the remaining term will be 1 plus 2 raised to 1. Second term will be 2 raised to 1 plus 2 raised to 2 plus 2 raised to 3 plus 2 raised to 4. So since we are using the formula of a raised to m into a raised to n is a raised to m plus n, right? Therefore, here 2 raised to 13 is common. So write the values. 2 raised to 1 is 2. 2 square is 4. 2 cube is 8. So 2 raised to 4 is 16. Right? Therefore, 2 cube into, so sum of these numbers. 16 plus 8, 24 plus 4, 28, 30 plus 1, 31. Therefore, so the given expression is a multiple of 31. Right? Option B is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice such type of questions from this paper and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 62. If Ram can do a piece of work in 9 days and Sham can complete the same work in 6 days, then in how many days will both of them together complete the work? Here, students, we are using the simple concept of work, which is equal to efficiency into time. Right? Efficiency into time. Right? Here we use 1 day work. So, considering the given question, here efficiency is nothing but 1 day work of the person, right? So 1 day work into time, right? Efficiency is nothing but total work by time taken, right? Which is called 1 day work. Here Ram can do a piece of work in 9 days. Therefore, Ram's 1 day work is, or efficiency of Ram is equal to So work by time taken is, if W is taken as work and he takes 9 days to complete that work. Therefore, W by 9 is his 1 day work or efficiency of Ram. Whereas Shyam's 1 day work. Shyam's 1 day work is, Shyam takes 6 days of time to complete the same work. Therefore, his 1 day work is W by 6. So in how many days will both of them together complete the work? So if they start working together, so Ram's 1 day work plus Shyam's 1 day work will take their 1 day work, right? So Ram and Shyam's 1 day work. Yes, if they start working together, their 1 day work becomes W by 9 plus W by 6. Take LCM. So here 18 is the LCM. So 2W plus 3W is the numerator part. So 5W by 18 is their 1 day work. Express the numerator as the total work. So W by denominator becomes 18 by 5. Right? Which is equal to W by 5 into 3 is 15. 3 is remaining. So 3 by 5. 3 integer 3 by 5. So which is nothing but Ram and Shyam together they take 3 integer 3 by 5 days of time to complete W amount of work. Right? So efficiency of Ram and Shyam is equal to their total work W by number of days they will take. Right? Efficiency is nothing but their 1 day work. Therefore, so number of days taken by Ram and Shyam if they start working together is 3 integer 3 by 5 days. Right? Option A is the right answer. Question 63. Chandu traveled a distance of 80 km in 8 hours. He traveled partly on foot at the rate of 8 km per hour and partly on bicycle at the rate of 12 km per hour. The distance traveled on foot is. So let us consider Chandu traveled on foot, so with the speed of 8 km per hour, right? And the remaining distance he traveled on bicycle at the rate of 12 km per hour, right? Here the speeds are given, right? So 8 and 12 km per hour. And the total distance is 80 km, right? So, and he traveled 80 kilometers in 8 hours, right? So let T be the time taken by him, or you can consider it as, yeah, T or X, anything you can consider. So T hours be the time taken by Chandu to travel, right, on foot, right? He traveled 8 km with the speed of 8 km per hour in T hours, right? And the remaining distance he traveled on bicycle with the speed of 12 km per hour. For that, he takes 8 minus T hours of time because he took 8 hours of time to complete the total distance, right? So in each case, so we'll consider the distances. Let D1 be the distance covered by him on foot, D2 be the distance covered by him on bicycle. So how to find the distances D1 and D2? So using speed formula, distance by time. Speed is distance by time. So distance is speed into time. Right? So therefore, so we'll start here. So distance is equal to speed into time. Is equal to speed into time. Right? So distance on foot. Right? So distance covered by him on foot. So D1 is equal to, so speed. So he was traveling with the speed of 8 km per hour. So let T be the time taken by him. So 8 into T, right? So T is time, right? Time taken to cover the distance on foot. Distance on foot. Right? So distance on foot D1 is equal to 8 into T. Consider this as equation 1. Now distance covered by him on bicycle. On bicycle. So let it be D2 is equal to again speed into time. Here time is the remaining time 8 minus T. Right? So here D1 plus D2 is total distance which is 80 km. Therefore D1 plus D2 is equal to 8T plus 12 into 8 minus T. Here total distance is 80 km is equal to 8T plus 12 into 8, 96 minus 12T. Therefore, so 80 minus 20 is minus 40 plus 96 is 80. So take this minus 40 to the LHS part, it becomes 4t is equal to 96 minus 8. 80 is 16. So t is equal to 16 by 4, which is 4. 4 hours. Here the question is, so here the question is distance traveled on foot, which is d1, right? Therefore, d1 is equal to, from equation 1, right? d1 is 8 into t. So here t is 4 hours. So 8 into 4. 32 kilometers is the distance traveled by him on foot. So Chandu traveled a distance of 32 kilometers on foot. Right? Option C is the right answer. Question 64. The diameters of the two cones are equal. If their slant heights are in the ratio 5:2, then the ratio of curved surface areas of the cones is. So let us consider two cones of equal diameters, right? So first cone and the second cone. Their diameters are equal. So D and D, their diameters. And their slant heights are in the ratio 5:2. So let L1 and L2 be the slant height. So let L1 be, according to ratio, let it be 5x, L2 be 2x. Right? Therefore, their ratio becomes 5:2. So we need to find curved surface areas of the two cones. Here, the formula for curved surface area is CSA, curved surface area of a cone, is equal to pi RL, right? R is radius of the cone. So L is its slant height. Therefore, curved surface area of cone 1, CSA1 to CSA2, ratio of their curved surface area. So of area 1, curved surface area of cone 1 is pi into, here R is diameter by 2, right? Since diameters are equal, radii are also equal, right? So we'll directly consider it as d by 2 is radius. So L1, so here L1 is 5 into x, right? Divided by pi into, again radius is d by 2. Here the slant height is, so multiple of 2, 2 into x, right? Therefore, the ratio is, again pi and pi, d by 2, and x will get cancelled. Therefore, we will get the ratio 5:2, right? Therefore, if the radii of two cones are equal or diameters are equal and the slant heights are different, in that case, the ratio of their slant height is nothing but ratio of their curved surface area, right? Both are same. Therefore, the ratio of their curved surface area is equal to 5:2, option D. Question 65. A survey was conducted among 3,000 people to find the chain of cafes that was most popular. The following pie chart shows distribution of percentage of people according to the choice of their favorite cafe. Here, 22% people selected Domino's as their favorite cafe, whereas 26% people selected McDonald's as their favorite cafe. 13% people selected Subway as their favorite cafe. 15% selected KFC as their favorite, and 24% selected Starbucks as their favorite cafe, right? So here the question is, find the ratio of number of people who selected the most popular among the given cafe chains as their favorite to the number of people who selected the least popular among the given cafe as chain as their cafe chains as their favorite, right? Here, most popular cafe to least popular cafe, we need to calculate, right? So the ratio is here highest number of people, so which is 26% of total number of people, right? Which is 26% of 3,000 people selected McDonald's as their favorite cafe, right? And the least percentage is 13% people selected, so which is next to McDonald's, Subway as their favorite cafe. Therefore, we need to calculate the ratio of number of people who selected McDonald's as their favorite cafe, so the highest favorite to lowest favorite, which is Subway. So here, so McDonald's, 26% of total people, which is 3,000 people selected McDonald's, whereas only 13% of total people selected Subway. Right? So which is equal to 26% of 3,000 is 26 by 100 into 3,000, can cancel 2 zeros, is to 13 by 100 into 3,000. Right? So which is nothing but 26 into 3, which is 78, into 30, 780, is to 13 into 3, 39. Right? Here we can cancel 2 zeros. It becomes 390. So here 390 into 2 is 780. Right? Therefore, the ratio is 2:1. So most popular cafe. So people selected more popular cafe to people selected less popular cafe. Their ratio of the number of people is 2:1. Right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 66. Study the following table and answer the question that follows. Number of students enrolled for vocational courses in institutes A, B, C, and D from 2016 to 19. Right? So, year of institute. So, here, year and the institute names are given. Year and institute names 2016, 17, 18 to 19. Right? And A, B, C, D are the 4 institutes. And number of students enrolled in each year and in each institution is given. Right? Here the question is total number of students enrolled for vocational courses in institutes A and C in 2017 and 18 is what percentage less than the total number of students enrolled in institutes B and D in 16 and 19. Right? So here we'll consider number of students in institutes A and C. So in the year 2017 and 18. So in 2017 and 18. So number of students. So in Institute A in the year 2017, right? So there are 140 students enrolled, and in 18, 165 students enrolled, right? 165 students enrolled, whereas in Institute C, right, 150 students enrolled. These two are in Institute A, whereas in Institute C, 150 students enrolled in 2017, right? And in 18, 175 students enrolled in Institute C, right? So add all these numbers, 165 plus 140, right? Also 150 plus 175. So together you will get 630 students enrolled in together in A and C institutes and in the year 17 and 18. Whereas, so in institutes B and D, right, in the year 16 and 19, in 2016 and 19, together we'll take the values. So institute B, so in 2016, 150 students enrolled in institute B, whereas in 19, 180 students enrolled. Whereas in Institute D, in 2016, so 180 students enrolled, and in the year 2019, 240 students enrolled. Therefore, totally it is, so add all these values, you will get 750. 750 students enrolled in Institute B and D in 2 years, 16 and 19 totally. Here the question is, so the first number of students, 630, is less than 750. So what percentage less than, right? Therefore, required percentage is, so of course 630 is less than 750. So this difference is 750 minus 630, right? Is what percentage of less than the total number of students enrolled in B and D. So therefore, it is divided by 750. The meaning is, so here the value is, here 750 minus 630 is 120, right? So 120 students are enrolled less in number in A and C institutes. So this number is what percentage less than number of students enrolled in Institute B and D, right? In the 2 years, 16 and 19. So which is that number is 750. Therefore, so simplify it. So you you will get 75, 25 into 3 is 25 into 4 and 3 into 4 is 12. So 16%. Right? Number of students enrolled in A and C institute is 16% less than that of enrolled in B and D institutes, right? In the respective years, right? Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 67. Find the value of given expression, right? Here we are directly substituting the values, right? Tan 45 into cot 30 the whole square plus sin 30 into tan 30 into cos 90. So directly substituting the values, tan 45 is 1 into cot 30. We know the value of cot 30, which is root 3, the whole square plus sin 30. So what is the value of sin 30? Which is 1 by 2 into tan 30 is 1 by root 3, right? So whereas cot 30 is inverse of tan 30. Therefore, cot 30 is root 3, tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So into cos 90 is always 0, right? Therefore, the second part of the given expression is equal to 0, right? So focus only on the first part. So 1 into root 3 the whole square, which is 3, right? Root 3 the whole square is 3. Therefore, the value of the given expression is 3, right? Since the second part is equal to 0, therefore the value is equal to 3. Option D is the right answer. Question 68. Here the question is, students, if x square minus 7x plus 1 is equal to 0, then find the value of x raised to 4 plus 1 by x square, right? So divided by x square plus 1. We need to find the value of this expression. If x square minus 7x plus 1 is equal to 0, right? So let us consider the given expression, right? Here x square minus 7x plus 1 is equal to 0, right? Therefore, we'll consider, so x as common here. So, right, x into x minus 7, right? Since we have taken out x here, so x minus 7 plus 1 by x is equal to 0, right? Therefore, x is equal to 0 and x minus 7 plus 1 by x is equal to 0. Therefore, we can consider x minus 7 plus 1 by x is equal to 0, right? Therefore, x plus 1 by x is equal to 7, right? X plus 1 by x is equal to 7. Now, consider the expression x raised to 4 plus 1 by x square, right? Divided by x square plus 1, right? So here, multiply both numerator and denominator by x. There will not be any change in the value of x, right? So when the numerator part is multiplied by x, it becomes x raised to 4 by x plus 1 by x square divided by x means x square here into x, right? So because we are going to divide the whole 1 by x square by x, so it becomes 1 by x cube, and the denominator becomes x square by x plus 1 by x, right? So which is equal to, numerator becomes x cube plus 1 by x cube divided by x plus 1 by x, right? Therefore, the given expression is equal to x cube plus 1 by x cube whole divided by x plus 1 by x. So we know the value of x plus 1 by x here. So we need to find x cube plus 1 by x cube. For that, so let us cube both LHS and RHS in equation 1, right? So cubing equation 1, right? It becomes x plus 1 by x the whole cube is equal to 7 cube, right? Therefore, the LHS part is in the form of a plus b whole cube. So, which is a cube plus b cube is 1 by x cube plus 3 times ab, 3 times x into 1 by x into a plus b. Here a is x, b is 1 by x, right? Is equal to, so what's the value of 7 cube? So, which is 343. Simplify it, right? So here we'll take x cube plus 1 by x cube. We need the value of x cube plus 1 by x cube. So plus, here x and x will get cancelled. 3 into x plus 1 by x is equal to, what's the value of x plus 1 by x? Equation 1, right? So which is equal to 7. 3 into 7 is equal to 343. Therefore, x cube plus 1 by x cube is equal to 343 minus 3 into 7 is 21. So 343 minus 21, so which is 322, right? 322 is value of x cube plus 1 by x cube. Substitute the value of x cube plus 1 by x cube here, right? So the given expression becomes 322. X cube plus 1 by x cube is 322. Divided by x plus 1 by x is 7, right? So 7. Simplified, 7 into 4, 28. 7 to 5, 7 into 6, right? 7 into 6. Therefore, value of given expression is 46. Option D is the right answer. Question 69. A boat goes 8 km downstream in 1 hour and takes 4 hours to go the same distance upstream. The speed of the boat in still water is. So let us consider a stream like this and a boat, right? Right? So in the first case, boat is moving downstream. That means in the same direction of the stream, and boat has covered 8 kilometers of distance in 1 hour in first case. Whereas in the second case, the boat has covered the same distance, which is 8 kilometer, but it takes 4 hours of time to complete the same distance or to cover the same distance. Here we need to find speed of the boat in still water, right? Here in the first case, in the downstream motion of the boat, so boat has got some speed. Because of its motion, it has got some speed, right? So let x be the speed of the boat in still water, right? So in downstream motion, so this is called downstream motion. So because of the direction of the water, which is stream, so boat gains speed of the stream also. Let y be speed of the stream, right? In case of downstream motion, so boat gains the speed of the stream also. Therefore, we use the term downstream speed is equal to speed of the boat plus speed of the stream. Speed of the boat plus speed of the stream. Because boat is moving in the same direction of the stream. Therefore, it is x plus y. If speed of the boat is x, speed of the stream becomes, yes, speed of the stream is y. So downstream speed becomes x plus y, right? So what is speed? It is distance by time, right? So in downstream speed or downstream motion, boat covers 8 kilometers of distance in 1 hour. Therefore, we can say downstream speed x plus y is equal to 8 kilometer per hour, right? Whereas while coming back, right, in the opposite direction of downstream speed, while coming back, boat covers same distance, which is 8 kilometer in 4 hours, right? So because of its motion, boat has got some speed, right? So which is x, but boat is moving in the opposite direction of the stream. Therefore, we use the term upstream speed, which is equal to speed of the boat minus speed of the stream, because boat is moving in the opposite direction of the stream. So which is x minus y, because so boat moves in opposite direction of stream. Therefore, upstream speed is x minus y. So in general terms, speed is distance by time. So boat covers same distance, which is 8 kilometer in 4 hours. Therefore, x minus y is equal to, which is upstream speed is equal to 2 kilometers per hour, right? So let it be equation 2. So what is asked in the question? Speed of the boat in still water, which is x. X is speed of the boat in still water. So here 1 plus 2 gives, because we need the value of x. So LHS becomes 2x is equal to, so 8 plus 2. X is equal to, so 10 by 2, which is 5 kilometer per hour. Right? Here x is speed of boat in still water. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 70. The present population of a town is 6,000. If the number of males increase by 8% and the number of females increased by 10%, then the population will be 6,500. Find the present number of females in the town, right? So let us consider M as number of males in the town, right? So let M be the number of males in the town and F be number of females in the town, right? Here increased male population is 8%, right? So here increased male population plus increased female population is equal to, so increase in population. Here original population is 6,000 and new population is 6,500. So there is an increase of 500 people in the town, right? Therefore, we'll consider increased male population plus increased female population. Only increased value we are taking. Increased female population is equal to, so increase in population. Increase in total population. Only increased value we are taking. So it is increased male population. So 8% of, right? So increased male population is, so 8% of number of males. Here M is number of males. So 8% of number of males in the town, right? Plus increased female population is 10% of number of females, right? Which is equal to, so increase in population is, so new population 6,500 minus original population 6,000, right? Here, so the total population is 6,000, original population. Therefore, number of females will be total population minus number of males. So, which is 6,000 minus M, right? Therefore, we'll consider 8% of M, which is 8 by 100 into M, plus 10% of 10 by 100 into, so 6,000 minus M. Here, number of females in the town is nothing but total population minus number of males is equal to 500. Simplified, right? Here we are taking 100 as LCM, right? So numerator becomes 8M plus 60,000 minus 10M is equal to 500. Therefore, so minus 2M, right? So minus 2M plus 60,000 is equal to 50,000. Right? Take this 100 to the RHS part. Therefore, minus 2M becomes 50,000 minus 60,000 is minus 10,000. Therefore, so number of males in the given town, right, is equal to 500, right? There are 500 males in the town. So here the present number of females in the town, right? Number of females, F is equal to, so there are totally 60,000 people. Not 60,000, 6,000 people in the given town. 6,000 minus 5,000 are males. Therefore, 1,000 females are there in the town at present, right? Therefore, there are 1,000 females. So, present number of females in the town is equal to 1,000. Option A is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice such type of questions from this paper and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 71. The area of a sector of a circle is 88 square centimeter and the angle of the sector is 45 degree. Find the radius of the circle. So let us consider a circle first. Right? And a sector in a circle. So let us consider a sector and its area is given 88 square centimeter. So angle of the sector, angle formed at the center is 45 degree. Angle of the sector is given. So we need to find radius of the circle. So very simple question, students. We are using direct formula of area of the sector. Area of sector of a circle is equal to, so theta by 360 into pi r square. Theta by 360 into area of the circle. Here area of the sector is given 88 square centimeter is equal to theta is angle formed at the center of the sector, which is 45 degree by 360 into. So use pi as 22 by 7, right? 22 by 7 into radius square. Simplify it, right? So here, so directly we are taking r square is equal to 88 into 360 into 7 divided by 45 into 22. So 22 into 4 is 88, right? So now consider 45, right? 5 into 9, 5 into 7, 5 into 2, right? 9 into 8, right? So we have 4 into 8 into 7 as r square, right? So we have 8 into 7, 56 into 4. So which is equal to 224. Am I right? R square as 224, right? Therefore, R is equal to, R is root of 224, right? So here itself you can take root of 56 into 4 as you can take out 2 into 56. Again 56 can be written as multiple of 14, right? So 2 root 14 into 4. Therefore again you can take out 2, right? Since root of 4 is 2, so 2 into 2 into root 14. Therefore we have 4 into root 14 as the answer. So radius of the circle is, so 4 into root 14, right? Or 14 into 16 gives 224, right? Therefore, so radius of the circle is 4 into root 14 centimeter. Option B is the right answer. So it's very easy question. Only thing is, so the simplification part, right? So here directly we are substituting the values in the formula, right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 72. A, B and C together can complete a work in 10 days and A and B together can do the same work in 12 days. If A, B and C received 9,000 rupees for doing the work together, then what was the share of C from the above amount? Here, to find the share of C here in the given question, we need to find the efficiency of C, how efficient C is, that person is. Before going to the efficiency of C, we need to find how efficient A and B are. Together, how much they are efficient. First, we need to find. So, taking the given information, here we are using the concept of work, which is equal to efficiency into time. Very simple concept. Efficiency means rate of work, or so work per unit time. Here, total number of work in one day is called efficiency, right? So here, so A plus B plus C, A, B and C together they complete the work in 10 days. Therefore, A plus B plus C, their one day work or their efficiency is total work by number of days is 10 days, right? Whereas A plus B, A and B together they complete the same work in 12 days. Therefore, their efficiency or now work per unit time is total work by 12, right? Now, let us consider efficiency of C. For that, so considering these two as equation 1 and 2, right? Subtract equation 2 by 1, right? 1 minus 2 gives. So, A plus B plus C, right? So, the complete efficiency minus A plus B gives W by 10 minus W by 12, right? So it gives only efficiency of C, right? Which is nothing but C means efficiency of C is equal to, so let us take 60 LCM. Here 60 is the LCM. So numerator becomes 6W minus 5W. Therefore, W by 60 is efficiency of C. That means C takes 60 days of time. Here 60 denominator means the time, right? Because efficiency is work by time. C takes 60 days of time to complete W amount of work, right? Therefore, efficiency of C is W by 60, right? Now consider the ratio of efficiency of A and B, right? A and B together to C, right? So now efficiency of, right, if we compare their efficiency, we can easily divide the amount 9,000 in that particular ratio, because the amount they are going to receive depends directly on their efficiency. More efficient person will get more money, less efficient person gets less money according to that ratio, right? So efficiency of A plus B to C, right? So A plus B, their efficiency is W by 12. Efficiency of C is W by 60, right? W and W will get cancelled. 60 will go to the numerator part. So it is 60 by 12. So 12 into 5 is 60. Therefore, their efficiency ratio is 5:1. That means A and B together, they are more efficient than C, right? Therefore, so amount that C receives, so it is directly proportional to his efficiency. Therefore, that amount C receives is equal to, since it directly dependent on their efficiency, so out of 6 means 5 plus 1. Out of 6 efficiency, 1 is efficiency of C, whereas 5 is efficiency of A and B together, right? So out of 6, C's efficiency is 1. Therefore, out of 9,000 rupees, what is the share of C? So 6 into 1, 6 into 5. So 2 zeros. So C will be getting 1,500 rupees out of 9,000 rupees. So C will be getting 1,500 rupees. And the remaining, how much? 7,500 rupees, right? So we'll go to A and B. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 73. Two circles having equal radius intersect each other such that each passes through the center of the other. Length of the common chord is 24 centimeter. Then what will be the diameter of each circle? So let us consider two circles having same radii, right? So each circle passes through the center of the other circle. So here, so let O1 be center of the first circle, O2 be the center of the other circle. And there is a common chord whose length is 24 centimeter, right? So let AB be the common chord. Let us join O1 and O2. So let O1, O2 be 2x centimeter. 2x centimeter. So which is nothing but radius of the circle, each circle. Radius of each circle. Right? So let us join O1A and O2A. Right? So now O1A is equal to O2A is also the radius of the circle, which is 2x centimeter. Right? 2x centimeter. So now consider the chord AB. Here chord AB bisects O1, O2 perpendicularly at 90 degree, right? So since the radii are equal, radius of two circles are equal, and also the chord is common chord. Therefore, in such a case, here chord AB is the perpendicular bisector of O1, O2, right? Is perpendicular bisector of O1, O2, and also O1, O2. This part is perpendicular bisector for AB. Also, O1, O2 is perpendicular bisector of AB. Right? O1, O2 and AB are perpendicular bisectors for each other. Therefore, so let AB, so let it meet O1, O2 at D. Right? So let this point be DD. Therefore, here now, AD is equal to BD. These two parts are equal. So half of 24, because full length of AB is 24. So AD is equal to BD is equal to 12 centimeter. And O1D is equal to O2D is half of 2x according to our assumption. So O1, O2 is 2x centimeter. So half of 2x is x centimeter. Right? So now consider triangle AO1D. So in triangle AO1D, a right angle triangle, right? Apply the Pythagoras theorem. So O1A square is equal to AD square plus O1D square. So what is AO1 or O1A? So it is again radius of the circle, which is 2x centimeter, 2x the whole square is equal to, what is AD? 12 centimeter square, this part, half of the chord, plus O1D square is x square, which is 4x square is 12 square, which is 144, right? So plus x square. Therefore, 3x square, 4x square minus x square, 3x square is 144. So x square is 144 by 3. So 3 into 4, 12, 3 into 8. So 48. Therefore, x is root of 48, right? So 48 can be written as, so 16 into 3, right? So which is equal to 4 root 3. So which is value of x. Only O1D. O1D is x centimeter, which is how much? 4 root 3, right? So 4 root 3 centimeter. So here we need diameter. So before going to diameter, what is the radius? Therefore radius according to our assumption, it is 2x. So 2 times x is 8 root 3 centimeter. Therefore diameter of the circle, diameter is 2 times radius, right? So 2 times 8 root 3, which is 16 root 3 centimeter. Diameter of the circle is 16 root 3. So option A is the right answer. Question 74. If P plus Q plus R is equal to 30, PQ plus QR plus RP is equal to 30, right? Then the value of PQ plus QQ plus RQ minus 3PQR is. Here students, it's a simple question. We are using the formula of XQ plus YQ plus ZQ minus 3XYZ. So very simple formula is equal to X plus Y plus Z into X plus Y plus Z the whole square minus 3 times XY plus YZ plus XZ. Very simple formula. Similarly, the given expression PQ plus, in place of XYZ, we are considering P, Q and Z. PQ plus QQ plus RQ minus 3 times PQR is equal to P plus Q plus R into P plus Q plus R the whole square minus 3 times PQ plus QR plus RP, right? So substitute the value. Since P plus Q plus R is 13, so 13 into, so 13 square, P plus Q plus R the whole square minus 3 times the second part. So PQ plus QR plus RP is 30, right? So 13 into, so 13 square is 169. So minus 90, 30 into 3, right? So which is 13 into 79. So multiply these two numbers, you will get 1027 as the answer. 13 into 79 is 1027. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 75. If cosecant theta is root 5 by 2, then the value of secant theta plus tan theta minus cot theta. So let us consider cosecant theta, right? So here trigonometric functions are applicable for right angle triangle. We all know that, right? So let us consider a right angle triangle. So where theta is the angle opposite to right angle, right? So this is theta. Apply the trigonometric functions here. Cosecant theta, the formula says cosecant is inverse of sine. Since sine is opposite by hypotenuse, cosecant becomes hypotenuse by opposite side. Here hypotenuse is root 5, right? Root 5 is the hypotenuse and opposite side of theta is, yes, 2. Therefore, cosecant theta is root 5 by 2, right? Then what is adjacent side? If you consider ABC as the triangle, BC becomes adjacent side. Therefore, BC adjacent side becomes, apply the Pythagoras theorem, root 5 square is 5 minus 4, which is 1. Root 1 is 1. Adjacent side is 1. Right? Therefore, apply the trigonometric functions. Secant theta. What is secant theta? Inverse of cos theta. Since cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse, therefore secant theta becomes hypotenuse by adjacent. Right? So it becomes root 5 by 1, which is root 5. Right? So consider this as 1. Next comes tan theta. Right? Tan theta. So sin theta by cos theta is tan. Or directly you can consider it as opposite by adjacent. So this will be convenient for us. Tan theta is opposite by adjacent side. So opposite side to theta is 2. Adjacent is 1. Therefore tan theta is 2. Consider this as 2. Whereas cot theta. So cot is inverse of tan. So directly you can take it as 1 by 2. Consider this as 3. So substitute 1, 2 and 3 in the given expression. So expression becomes secant theta plus tan theta. So here itself I'll write secant theta is root 5 plus tan theta is 2 minus cot theta is 1 by 2. Here we'll take 2 as LCM. So 2 root 5 plus 2 into 2 becomes 4 minus 1. So the answer is 2 root 5 plus 3 whole divided by 2. Right? So look at the options. 2 root 5 plus 3 whole divided by 2. Option A is the right answer. Question 76. Select the most appropriate synonym of the given word. Here the word is rectify. Rectify means, students, is to put right or to put correct. Right? So to correct or to put right. For example, you should rectify your error before it's too late, right? So that means you should correct your error before it's too late. So synonym means a similar meaning, right? Similar meaning of the given word. So rectify is amend. Option B is the right answer. Whereas amend is to alter or modify or to correct, right? So to modify or to correct, same meaning. Right? For example, they voted to amend the law in 1920. They voted to amend the law. They voted to rectify the law. Right? Or they voted to modify the law. Right? All are correct. Therefore, option B gives the similar meaning of the given word rectify. Whereas the remaining words bend. Bend means shape or force into a curve or angle. Right? So shape or bend means it's a force into a curve. Force into a curve, right? So as a raid means a rapid surprise attack. Rapid surprise attack. For example, the bank robbers wore masks throughout the raid, right? Throughout the raid, they wore masks. So next, folly. Folly means lack of good sense or foolishness, right? Foolishness or lack of good sense. For example, events proved the folly of such calculations, right? The foolishness of such calculations. So for the given question, so amend, option B is the right answer. Question 77. Select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank. The teacher was very dash in his subject. Here out of 4 options, teacher was very proficient. Here proficient means skilled in doing or using something. Skilled, right? Skilled in doing something or competent, right? Competent in doing or using something is called proficient, right? So for example, the singer was also proficient in music keyboard skills, right? So for the given question, A is the right answer, whereas the remaining options, master, top, and best. Master means a man in charge of an organization or group is called master, right? So top means the highest or uppermost point is top, right? So best means so the most excellent or desirable type or quality, right? So most excellent excellent quality or desirable quality is called best, right? For the given question, option A is the right answer. Question 78. Select the most appropriate option to substitute the underlined segment in the given sentence. If there is no need to substitute it, select no improvement. Here the sentence is, in his coming film, the Spider-Man will be seen in European cities. Here the underlined segment is will be seen, right? So here the sentence indicates future tense action, right? In his coming film. That means future tense action. Future tense action. Therefore, so will be seen is the correct verb to be used here, right? Will be seen. Therefore, there is no improvement. Option D is the right answer. Question 79. So select the most appropriate option to substitute the underlined segment in the given sentence. If there is no need to substitute it, select no improvement. Luckily, we have got the few minutes to spare. Here, the few is underlined, right? Here, students, in place of the few, we have to use a few minutes, right? Here, a few, the phrase a few is used for a small number of something, right? Here, small number of something which is countable, right? Here, minutes. So, minutes, this noun is countable noun, right? You can count small number of minutes here. Therefore, a few is used. So, it is used for small number of something which is countable. Therefore, we have got a few minutes to spare, right? Luckily, we have got a few minutes to spare is the correct sentence, right? So therefore, so the few, this segment should be replaced by a few. Option B is the right answer. Whereas a little means a small amount. So a little is used for small amount. So for small amount, not for small number, right? So whereas quite few means not many, but all of those are that are mentioned, right? So not means not many. Quite few means not all, right? But few, that means all of those that are mentioned already, right? Therefore, not all and not many also, right, are called quite few, right? For the given sentence, a few is the right answer. Option B. Question 80. Choose the correctly spelt word. Here the word is passenger. Correctly spelt word is option B, right? Passenger. Here passenger means a traveler on a public or private conveyance other than the driver or pilot or crew is called passenger, right? So for example, there were 10 passengers on the train when it left the station, right? 10 passengers. That means a traveler. Passenger means a traveler on a public or private conveyance. Private conveyance other than driver. Other than driver, it may be other than pilot also or crew. So option B is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 81. Change the sentence from indirect speech to direct speech. He told her that the farmers were working in the fields while he was running along the fields. Here, students, the given sentence is in past continuous tense, right? In past continuous tense. So, from direct speech to indirect speech or from indirect speech to direct speech, in both the cases, past continuous tense remains the same within the time clause, right? So, within the time clause, past continuous tense remains the same. No need to change the tense of the given sentence, right? Therefore, direct speech form of the sentence becomes, he told her. Here is a conjunction that, right? So in place of that, right? So write a comma and inverted comma. And you can leave he told her as it is, or you can convert this told to said to her, right? So he said to her, comma. Otherwise, you can leave he told her as it is. Don't write he told to her, right? He told her like that. So both the ways you can consider. He said to her, and in the inverted comma, the farmers were working in the fields while he was. Here the third person he will become I, right? So according to the subject of the reporting verb, he becomes I. Therefore, the farmers were working in the fields while I was running along the fields. Here tense of the given sentence remains same, right? So it is past continuous tense. The farmers were working in the field while I was running along the fields, right? Therefore, direct speech form is he said to her. So look at the options. He said to her, the farmers were working in the fields while I was running along the fields. Option C is the right answer, right? So you can't take option B because he told to her is there, right? If it is like he told her, then option B is also correct, right? The other part is same. The farmers were working in the fields while I was running along the fields. Other part is correct. But so in the beginning, he told to her, so which is wrong. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 82. Select the most appropriate synonym of the given word. Profuse. Here, students, profuse means so abundant. So abundant. Right? For example, he breaks out into profuse sweats and may vomit. Right? So abundant. So the similar meaning, synonym of the given word profuse is, so options are thrifty, scarce, sparse, and aplenty. Here option D, aplenty is the right. That is synonym of profuse. Whereas aplenty means again the same meaning, in abundance. In abundance. Right? For example, there are options aplenty. So it's worth the time to really examine all that is available. Right? Therefore, option D is the right answer. Whereas remaining options, thrifty. Thrifty means using money and other resources carefully, not wastefully, right? So using resources carefully, not wastefully is called thrifty, right? For example, he was thrifty and anxious to leave to his son a full treasury, right? So using resources carefully. Whereas scarce means insufficient for the demand, such as scarcity, right? Insufficient for the demand. Books were very scarce and very precious, and only a few men could read them, right? For example. Whereas sparse means scanty or in short supply, right? In short supply. It's called sparse. Right? Many slopes are rock fields with a sparse vegetation, for example, right? So for the given question, profuse synonym is aplenty. Option D is the right answer. Question 83. Find the part of the given sentence that has an error in it. If there is no error, choose no error option. He went up to her and asks her why she had insulted him, right? Why she had insulted him. Here, this part asks her. So this part has an error because the given sentence is in past tense. He went up to her and she had insulted him. So these two parts are in past tense. Right? Therefore, the sentence should be consistent in its tense throughout. Right? Therefore, so instead of ask her, the proper word is asked her. He went up to her and asked her why she had insulted him. Therefore, the part which has error in it is and ask her why. This part. Option B has an error. So instead of that, so and asked her why she had insulted him. Right? Therefore, option B is the answer. Question 84. Select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank. Raja dashed the house before Hari got there. Here options are will, leave, had, left, leaves and left. Here students, in the given sentence we have two parts. So one is the second action. So before that the first action takes place. Right? So here, so first action began earlier than the second action. So before Hari got there, so which is in past tense. Right? The second action is in past tense. So the action before past tense, so action happened before past tense, should be in past perfect tense. Right? Therefore, the first action should be in past perfect tense. There is a conjunction before. Before Hari got there is in the past tense. Right? Therefore, the Raja had left is the correct option. Right? So, where had left is in past perfect tense. Right? Raja had left the house before Hari got there. Option B is the right answer. Question 85. The following question consists of an incomplete sentence or a sentence which is split into 4 parts. All 4 parts are jumbled up and are named as P, Q, R and S. These 4 parts are not given in their proper order. Arrange the jumbled parts of the sentence and find out which of the 4 combinations from the given options will correctly complete the sentence. Right? So students, here the sentence is, science does not merely add new truths dash men's thinking and their lives. So here is a big gap, right? So we need to fill this gap with proper order of P, Q, R and S, right? So here, so the phrase which connects add new truths. Science does not merely add new truths, right? To old ones. There is a connection for new truths to old ones, right? Therefore, two old ones, so which is S part, right? S part. It also, moving further, it also. So next comes, it also discovers new truths. So because science also discovers new truths, which is part Q, right? So here S should be followed by Q as it is completing the phrase it also with the helping of the verb discovers, right? So it also discovers new truths. Then that, there is a word that, right? Here is a conjunction, new truths that destroy some old truths. Here new truths destroy old truths, right? Therefore, there is a conjunction that which connects destroy some old truths, right? New truths that destroy some old truths. And so this part is P part. And at last, thereby upsets the way of. Thereby, so which is part R, upsets the way of at last. So this thereby upsets the way of, it connects last phrase of the sentence, men's thinking and their lives, right? Way of men's thinking and their lives. Therefore, so to complete the sentence, order of the phrases P, Q, R and S should be S, Q, P, R, right? So S, Q, P, R. Thereby, so we can get a complete sentence, meaningful sentence. Therefore, so S, Q, P, R, option C is the right answer. Question 86. Select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank. He is addicted to alcohol and exerts a bad influence dash his family, right? Here the proper preposition is on, bad influence on his family. So which indicates the minds of the people in his family, right? So on his family, bad influence on his family means, so his influence of his habit on the minds of the family members. Right? Therefore, so it indicates the minds of the people in his family. Therefore, on is the correct word here, or correct preposition. A bad influence on his family. Whereas the remaining words for, about, and in. So here we use for to show the duration of an action, right? For 2 years, right? So to show the duration of an action, right? So for example, for 2 years, for 2 months, like that. Then about refers to the subject under discussion, right? So we'll talk about something. We'll talk about some topic, right? So about something means, so refers to subject under discussion. Subject under discussion. Then in is used with months of the year or months of or seasons or countries, right? So in April, in summer, in India, right? Therefore, so used with months of the year, or seasons, in summer, in winter, or countries, or place, right? Places. So in India, right? So whereas in April, in May, or when it comes to seasons, in winter, in summer, like that. Therefore, for the given question, on is the right answer, option A. Question 87. Select the most appropriate option to substitute underlined segment, right? So friends stand by each other on time of need. Here on time is underlined, right? So in place of on time, so in time would be correct. Here in time is before the deadline, right? Friends stand by each other before the deadline, right? Therefore in time should be used. So in time means before, it is used before the deadline. Right, in time of need. For example, the train arrived, right? So here we use train arrived on time at 1:30 p.m., right? So on time. So in time is used, for example, we made it to the meetings in time before it started, right? So before it started means before the deadline. Therefore, in that case, in time is used. So when it comes to the particular time, for example, the train arrived on time. So at the particular time, we use on time, right? So whereas the remaining options of times is not the answer, and also for time, not the answer. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 88. Select the correct active form of the given sentence. Superstitions are still believed in. So the given sentence is in passive voice form, right? Here the format is superstitions are still believed in. Here superstitions is nothing but subject of the sentence, right? Are still believed in. Here are is the helping verb. Still believed in. So is in V3 form of the verb, past participle form of the verb. And at last, the object. Here in this particular case, object is understood because superstitions are believed by people, right? Therefore, people is the object which is understood, right? So, people. These people are the objects here, right? Therefore, subject is superstitions. Helping verb is are, still believed in. Believed in is the V3 form of the verb, right? So here stops the sentence, right? And the object is understood here, people. Therefore, active voice form. So in the active voice form, since the sentence is in present tense, simple present tense, so format becomes a subject, verb, object. subject, verb, object, right? So format of the active voice is subject, verb, or object, because the sentence is in simple present tense, right? Therefore, here subject of the active voice is nothing but object of the passive voice. Therefore, so people. So this part, people become the subjects here, right? So people, here verb is V1 form of the verb. That is the first form of the verb, which is present tense form of the verb, right? So still believed in is in V3 form and its present tense is still believe in, right? Still believe in. People still believe in. Here object is nothing but subject of the passive voice, right? So superstitions. Superstitions. People still believe in superstitions is the active voice form of the given sentence. Option D is the right answer. People still believe in superstitions. Question 89. Choose the most appropriate word that can substitute the given group of words. Here, a group of ships. So here, students, a group of ships sailing together is called fleet. Option B is the right answer, right? A group of ships sailing together is called fleet. Whereas the remaining words, so bevy. Bevy means a group of roe deer, right? So a group of roe deer or quails or larks is called bevy. Whereas suite means a set of rooms designated for one person's or family's use, right? So a set of rooms designated for one person's or family's use. Therefore, so it is called suite. So whereas army means an organized military force. An organized military force. Military force is called army. For the given question, a group of ships sailing together is called fleet. Option B is the right answer. Question 90. Select the most appropriate meaning of the given idiom. Meaning of the given idiom, sail in the same boat. Sail in the same boat means to be in the same situation, right? Therefore, option A, be in the same situation as others, right? So, gives the same meaning. For example, they were in the same boat after being fired. So, they decided to team up and start their own business, right? They were in the same boat after being fired. That means, so in the same situation as others. Option A is the right answer. Question 91. Select the most appropriate meaning of the given idiom. To pick up the threads. Here, to pick up the threads means option A, to restart from the previous closing point, right? For example, even though friends meet after a long gap, they can pick up the threads of their friendship easily. That means they can restart from the previous closing point, right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. Questions from 92 to 96 are based on the below passage. In the following passage, some words have been deleted. Fill in the blanks with the help of the alternatives given. Select the most appropriate option for each blank. Here the passage says, the Thane Municipal Transport TMT has seen a 6% drop dash passenger density. Here, passenger density has been decreased by 6%, right? Therefore, a 6% drop in is the proper preposition here. So option B is the right answer because passenger density has been decreased here. Therefore, it should be dropped in, or particularly 6% drop in passenger density after the Brihan-Mumbai electric supply and transport BEST, right? So after the BEST reduced, so moving further, question 93. So after the BEST, Brihan Mumbai Electric Supply and Transport, reduced dash bus fares recently. Reduced its bus fares recently, right? So it's not option B, it's option C. Its bus fares recently, because BEST is a body, a government body right? So Brihan Mumbai Electric Supply and Transport Body. So its bus fares recently. Option C is the right answer, right? Moving further, question 94. The drop, though small, is enough to set the dash bells ringing. Enough to set the alarm bells ringing, right? Because the sentence talks about the reduction of bus fares which can cause an alarm, right? Therefore, so is enough to set the alarm bells ringing. Alarm bells means an anxious awareness of danger, right? Here the sentence talks about the reduction of bus fares which can cause an alarm, right? Therefore, option D is the right answer. So alarm bells ringing, right? Moving further, question 95. TMT plies nearly 300 buses and is already facing dash in managing regular schedules, right? So already facing difficulties. Option D, right? Already facing difficulties in managing regular schedules. Here difficulties means a thing that is hard to accomplish, hard to deal with, or hard to understand is called difficulty, right? So TMT plies nearly 300 buses and is already facing difficulties. That means the sentence is talking about plying a huge number of buses, right, on their regular schedules. Therefore, so difficulties in managing regular schedules. So option D is the right answer. So moving further, question 96. The ticket cost cut by best dash TMT routes that overlap that of best. So ticket cost cut by best has impacted the TMT routes that overlap that of the best, right? Here has impacted. So in the given sentence is about the overlap of the best and the TMT buses and how the decreasing best ticket fare has had an impact on the other, right? Therefore, ticket cost cut by best has impacted would be correct. Option B is the right answer, right? Here the remaining options are impact, has impacting, and this directly impacting, right? Are a variation in the tense forms of the same. Therefore, has impacted would be correct. Option B is the right answer. Question 97. Find the part of the given sentence that has an error in it. If there is no error, choose no error option. Here the sentence is, her relatives were presented at the station to see her off. Here the error is in presented phrase. So in this segment of the given sentence, so there is an error. So instead of presented, the proper word is present, right? So her relatives were present at the station. That means her relatives were available at the station, right? So here present means to be available in a particular place, right? So available in a particular place. Therefore, so the segment presented at the station has an error. Option A is the right answer. So whereas presented means so to give an award, right? To give or award formally or ceremonially, right? So in the given sentence, so particularly the given sentence indicates that the relatives had come to see her off, right? Therefore, so were present at the station to see her off would be right, right? Therefore, option A has an error in it, right? Question 98. Sentences of a paragraph are given below in jumbled order. Arrange the sentences in the right order to form a meaningful and coherent paragraph. Here are 5 sentences given, right? So we need to arrange these sentences in a particular order so that it forms a meaningful and coherent paragraph, right? Here, look at sentence C. Career guidance is a counseling program designed to help students choose the right career path based on their educational and professional choices. Here, so sentence C introduces the subject of the paragraph. Here, subject is about career guidance, right? Therefore, sentence C introduces the subject of the paragraph, right? Or subject under discussion is here career guidance, right? So next sentence will be E, right? Sentence E. So it is a qualitative and quantitative assessment of the knowledge. It is means career guidance, right? Therefore, sentence E gives description about career guidance. So what actually it is, right? So it defines career guidance, right? So it is a qualitative and quantitative assessment of the knowledge, skills, information, and experience to identify career options available, right? So sentence E defines what is actually career guidance, right? So next comes sentence A, right? Sentence A. So in India, awareness and information about various career options available to students passing out of school are limited. So scope of sentence A gives scope of career guidance, right? Then next comes sentence B. The culture of going to a career advisor is almost non-existent, right? So here, so sentence B gives support to sentence A. Gives support to sentence A, right? Whereas, so last will be sentence D. According to recent survey, 93% of students were aware of less than 10 career options like engineering, medicine, law, finance, IT, etc. So sentence D gives conclusion to the paragraph, right? At last, finally, right? So sentence D gives conclusion to the paragraph. Therefore, the order is C, E, A, B, D. So order of the given sentences will be C, E, A, B, D. So that it forms a coherent paragraph, right? C, E, A, B, D. Option B is the right answer. Question 99. Choose the correctly spelled word. Here among four, correctly spelled word is option A, noticeable. Noticeable means easily seen or noticed, right? Easily seen or noticed. So there was a noticeable improvement in his studies after attending the tuition class, for example. Right? Easily seen is called noticeable. Option A is the right answer, which is correctly spelled word. Question 100. Choose the most appropriate word that can substitute the given group of words. Killing of pests. So killing of pests is called pesticide. So here pesticides are chemical substance, right? So pesticide is used to kill pests, right? Therefore, option A is the right answer, right? These are the chemical substances that are meant to kill pests, right? Whereas the remaining options, suicide. Suicide means, so is killing yourself on purpose, right? So suicide. Whereas herbicides are chemicals for killing or inhibiting the growth of unwanted plants like weeds, right? Whereas patricide means, so the killing of one's father is called patricide. Killing of one's father is called patricide, right? So for the given question, option A is the right answer. With this, I am completing this paper, students. If you want to practice all the questions from this paper and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. I wish you all the best for your future exams.